What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Slackercast. I'm Greg. With me today is Corey
Oh,
from the 3 YouTube channel podcast. I can't name all of them, don't have enough time, but he
yeah.
will later, don't worry. Also with us is Hayden,
Hoopla!
Ray Charles.
Hey, so yes.
He can't see you, though. And Dustin,
What's up?
Mr. Sex Appeal.
It's got to be drinking Truly.
He's no longer your boyfriend's mom anymore.
No.
So Dustin, how do you feel about people who, give the hard seltzer shit? Like, they talk about how they taste nasty and...
They're for women.
Yeah, they're for women.
I mean,
all that
it's
stuff.
the for women thing is what's funny to me because there's tons of studies now that show that everybody drinks seltzers now. It doesn't matter if you're male, female, what age you are.
But Dustin, do you think that's the thing about generations? Like we're getting weaker.
No, I think it's just the fact that people.
Oh, we're starting strong tonight.
I think it's more of a fact that people are getting smarter and they don't want to drink stuff that tastes like shit.
Right.
And,
Puts hair on your chest if it's nasty.
I mean,
They used to say.
That's very funny because at our Christmas dinner at my aunt and uncle's house, they had seltzers available with the beer. And my uncle was like, just in case any of you girls want some seltzers, I got them ready.
See, I don't think they taste good. I don't like them at all.
it depends.
See,
I mean, a lot of them don't. And the thing is, I'm in the beer business, so I get to see it all. But like, we come out with we're coming out with new seltzers. We just came out with like 3 new seltzers this year. And there's more coming. So
Who's the one? I just saw a commercial. Someone's putting out like a hard cola one or something.
Yeah, that's the Bud Light seltzers, sodas.
The one that-
sodas.
The one that I hear everyone shitting on is White Claw. I've never had White Claw, but everyone says it sucks.
Well, I mean, I don't think anyone from my work watches this, so I think White Claw actually is pretty good. I don't sell it though, so I think Truly was really the best. But what happened with Truly was Truly didn't expect to sell as much as they did, and they ended up not manufacturing enough. And White Claw kind of came in while all of it was out of stock, and people switched over to White Claw because it tasted better than Truly. And then Truly switched their flavor over to. They stole the formula from White Claw and switched their flavor over
Yeah,
their recipe. So
What
Do they
about that-
teach you this at your job? Like there's like a class.
I mean,
that
it's
teaches-
stuff that you learn this shit from being in the market every day.
What about
I hear you.
Vizzy? I see a lot of Vizzy now on the
I think
shelves.
Vizzy doesn't sell as well as it should because it's the best seltzer that is out there. It
Really?
tastes
I
the
should-
best. It tastes the best. It's like I don't know. It doesn't give me a hangover. It's my favorite seltzer.
Let me ask you this, because I find that the seltzers get me drunker faster than beer does, even though it has less alcohol content.
No, they have more alcohol. That's the thing. There's more alcohol in a Truly than there is in a beer.
Oh, really? Maybe that's what it is.
Yeah.
then.
There's 5.3% alcohol in this. Your average beer has about 4.2.
Hmm.
Maybe even less than that.
What about Happy
what-
Dad? How are they hanging in there?
What? I never heard of that.
That's got to be. I never heard of that. That's got to be a local thing.
No, it's that stupid milk seltzer they're trying to sell.
Hey, Greg, White Claw was Allison's favorite drink, so we should probably not talk about it.
I don't know, man. Yeah, let's not go down that road, man. But no, I'm gonna try the Vizzies in because they're about the same price as the Trulies. So.
And I'll tell you, you know, Stephen Bueno. He was a big White Claw drinker, and I got him on Vizzies once he quit working for Budweiser, and that's all he drinks now. So
Oh, so out of loyalty, he wouldn't drink from.
I was about to
until
say
he-
you can drink whatever you want. It doesn't matter what
I mean, yeah.
company you work for.
I mean,
Just 'cause
it
you
does
work-
though. It does matter because
Just because
think
you
of
work for Pepsi, don't mean you can't drink Coke.
I mean, yeah. I mean, well, if you're a salesman and you drink Coke over Pepsi, then you're a dumb fuck because you're giving the competition money.
Right. When I worked at Reebok,
Why the hell would I buy Budweiser beer? Especially since I live where I sell beer. Why would I buy beer?
You
What
don't
if
see
you're-
me
hold
buying.
on.
When I'm not at work, I'm buying Domino's. I'm buying Marcos.
What if
I don't
you're at
give
a
a shit.
friend's
That's when you're
house,
off the
okay?
clock, though.
Let me ask
Yeah,
this:
that's
what
what I
if you-
mean.
What if you're at a friend's house and all he has is Coke, But you work for Pepsi. You gonna fucking turn him down on the Coke? You didn't buy this shit. What do you care?
Yeah, see,
No,
that's what I mean.
I'll drink whatever. If you give me something, I'll drink whatever. But you will never see me buy a Budweiser or Anheuser-Busch product.
A true soldier.
I mean, in the grand scheme, you're not going to tip the scale over to the other guys, and your company goes crashing down the next day.
I mean, if
you bought
somebody-
the other brand.
I mean, I could get in trouble at work if somebody from my job saw me buying something that was Budweiser. So
Wait, who do you work for? Which
I
side are you on?
work for the Miller Coors
Oh,
distributor.
okay.
Miller and Coors are like this.
Well, they're literally like that. They're a merged company together.
Are they fucking?
I think they're more like this.
Yeah, they're merged together.
So
So.
my question is, between Miller and Coors, who's the topper and who's the bottomer?
Well, Coors is the number 2 beer in the country. Coors Light is the number 2 beer in the country, believe it or not. So
I don't like it.
Coors is like the king of nasty beers. Like they're the god.
I don't know. I've always preferred Coors Light over Bud Light.
I
But
mean,
Bud
me
Light
too.
is,
I think Bud Light is the nastiest
I like Miller
beer.
Light. As far as light beer goes, though, I think Miller Light is the best light beer there is. It has the most
Oh, yeah,
taste
definitely.
out of all of them. So
I just want to know where the fuck can I buy Modelo Negra locally?
Excuse
I
me?
mean, it should be in your mod at your store.
It's
It's in
not.
every Walmart.
I've been to multiple Walmarts and none.
Greg,
I
why
mean,
do you
it's
want
not
that?
in stock. It's something that's not in stock a lot because with all the supply chain problems and stuff, all these beer breweries have prioritized what they make. So stuff that doesn't sell as good as other stuff isn't going to get made as much.
All the Black
so-
Lives Matter stuff going on too. It's kind of hard to find it on shelves.
All I can tell you is if you're not drinking the Two Hearted Ale, you're not doing it right. So,
That is very good IPA.
What's it
Like-
called?
Two Hearted Ale.
Two Hearted Bell's. It's an IPA. It's the bet. It's been rated the number 1 IPA like a bunch of years.
What's an IPA? Like, what is that? It's like
It's it's a way of brewing beer from back in the day. India Pale Ale. The reason it was like brewed in England, and it was to get beer from England to India, so it was brewed a certain way. So
Basically,
That's
they
why it's
take
called
normal
India
beer and they shove dirt in it.
Yeah, see, when they talk about liquor and beer and stuff like that and all that other, and they try to tell you like they brewed it in caskets from Ireland. It's like, what does that mean, man?
Caskets? God
Like-
damn, I'm not going to be
I think
drinking
you're talking
that.
about-
So
I
it's
think
like
you mean-
the hops and the barley. and you're
That sounds like some
what?
good shit.
They're
Yeah, I
talking
think
about
it
the
sounds pretty
barrels. It's like bourbon, like the wood from
Yeah.
the barrel gets in the. I don't
And
know.
then you drink
Man,
it.
we've
and you're
had
like, what
this.
the- It tastes
We've
like a
had
barrel.
this shit distilling in my Uncle Frank's casket for 10 years.
Is that related to the coffee they make from beans that cats ate and shit out? Is that related to
Yeah,
that?
I mean, it's all kind of the same thing. Like
I know.
brewing beer, like there's like 50,000 different kinds of hops, and you like put them in your hand and smell them like
Yeah,
they're
like
weed.
in the commercial. The
So,
guys
so
like
Yeah.
smelling them.
Dustin, I want to hear about your beer brewing days. You brewed some beer at one point.
Yeah, just for like a really short time, did some home brewing, but it was fun, and we made some beer that was strong as fuck. It was like 20% alcohol.
Jesus.
Oh,
It was like a triple. It was like a triple IPA, and it was one night we had put it in these 22-ounce bombers, and we were going to a Shuckers game, and so I drank 2 of those bombers before we went to the game, and I was drunk as fuck, and I was in the Budweiser box screaming "fuck Budweiser."
Man, all this talk about beer makes me want to drink.
You brought it up, man.
I
It's
know.
funny. Is the beer was the best part of that game, huh, Dustin?
Okay, Hayden, I'm gonna play this shit. All right, hold on. Here we go.
You're not supposed to say, "Hayden, here's your video."
Yeah.
You're just supposed
What
to
the fuck
play
was
it.
that?
You're supposed to play it. Well, you
this what you're
ruined the
into?
entire. You ruined the entire joke of the video.
You shared it twice.
I know you're
Sure.
supposed to just play it and not say anything, and we
Yeah.
just move on with
Future
conversation.
reference. Don't rat us
Yeah,
out.
don't call me out. Don't say anything about it.
Hayden, let's be
We're one
honest.
unit.
Everybody knows it would have been you anyway.
I don't know, Greg.
Hey,
Never mind.
That's
I would
why
like
it
to.
was
I would
funny.
like to compliment Hayden on his fucking shirt. That shirt is.
So, yeah, I'm
pretty
telling you, I
awesome.
said the same thing.
This is actually a shirt I like rarely wear, but I put it on for the podcast because I was wearing the same shirt every week. I realized, or I was wearing the same shirt I wore last week. So I'm like, I'll put this shirt on this week.
Is that true, Hayden?
What?
You can't come if you don't do it right.
Oh, in regards to the video.
In regards to the video. In regards to your shirt.
Yeah, I have to choke a bitch.
I mean,
No.
in regards to coming, I jerked Dustin off in the metaverse.
Yeah. The first thing Greg did as soon as we saw each other in the metaverse was he said, "Come
Get
here," and he
down
went.
That's pretty great. All right, moving on. So we don't have Jonathan with us today, so I don't guess we'll be talking about any gaming unless people want to hear about me getting my ass whooped in Rust. But
Have you been trying to play by yourself?
no, I'm playing with my cousin. It's fun, man. I'm enjoying it. It's weird though, cause like the server we're on, I guess we're gonna talk about it, but the server I'm on wipes every month. Like they have a complete server wipe every month, so you'll have a limited time to get, all the shit done that you want to get done.
Yeah.
But it kind of makes it more enticing to play because
There's more at stake, you know?
yeah, a lot more at stake, and it's not as easy to get like your shit blown into and stuff like that taken because everyone's just rushing to try to, learn shit and
Yeah.
That makes sense.
gather.
They need to do that shit on GTA.
You need to get Rust, Dustin. I'm waiting on you. You need
I
to.
will. I mean, I haven't even had time to even. I don't think I've touched my PlayStation 5 in like 2 weeks. So
I've been playing a lot of the VR, man. I love that fishing. I see why Tina loves the fishing now, man. It's
relaxing.
well, except when you can't catch the fucking fish you want to catch, and you get aggravated.
She's pretty good at it. So she actually. It's funny because she actually beat the game. She caught all the fish in the game, and then she created her own profile on the Oculus, and then started the game over again.
Has she bought any of the expansions?
She bought the one so that she could finish, so that she could 100% the game, because you can't 100% the game without paying like $4 or some shit.
Naturally. I tried that space thing on there, the one where you're moving around in the space station.
Yeah.
That shit made me dizzy. Honestly, I started to feel nauseated.
Yeah,
playing
some
it.
of those VR experiences are crazy. Lawrence, you need to try it. There's a prison one on there just for you.
Yes, there is.
No, it's not the
Texas
same as real.
Texas Prison VR.
You need to come over,
What?
Lawrence, and play the Texas Prison VR.
Were they reading my mind when they made this? Like who?
Yeah, dude, I sent it in the group. I don't think you saw it, but yeah, it's right. Like Greg will find it. You need to go to Greg's house and you need to try it out, man.
Good way to find
Don't
out
pull
if
your
you
pants
like
down.
the lifestyle.
Yeah.
I can try it out
Is
before
it
I
like
actually go.
Guantanamo Bay or anything fun?
So
Don't pull your
Fun.
pants down and jerk it though.
Oh man,
I want to
here's
get
my
tortured.
question.
Let's do it.
Lawrence, I have a question. So, like, if you try the prison VR, do you like lose street cred because you're not like going to prison for real? You're only doing it in the metaverse.
no, you should get more because it's like you're, at all times, even when you're free, you're in prison. So it's like you get more street cred. You're pretty-
Okay, yeah,
practicing.
because you're choosing to go there. It's not.
Yeah, you're saying fuck freedom. Said, when I play my games, I got to see prison, man.
Have you guys ever seen that show? Like it's called like 60 Days In or whatever.
No.
Man, that's just
Oh.
fake, dude. Like, Beyond
It's not fake.
and stuff.
Have
like
you
that.
seen it?
I figured out they were all.
It's not Scared
fake.
Straight. It's 60 Days In. They plant these guys in the jail, and they're like it's like a reality TV show. They make it like it's a jail documentary, but it's really just these guys that
Oh,
plant
so the
them.
prisoners don't know that they're documentarians. They're like, they think they're actual prisoners.
They think they're actual
Oh,
prisoners.
dude.
They plant them in the jail, and then they see if they can make it through the 60 days.
They're gonna get killed first, man.
Who signs up for this shit?
Yeah, like
A lot of them are like ex-cops and stuff too, so it's crazy.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Is like that was like what informants did. Like an actual cop would go in prison to do that to get information. That was actually a hardcore
It's a pretty interesting show, actually.
FBI shit. Yeah,
Sounds like you're.
I'm gonna check. Sounds like it's right up my alley. How great!
It's on A&E, I think.
Oh, if it's on A&E, you know it's legit. Starts in entertainment.
That's right. ASMR.
Hayden,
Yeah.
Prison
what's
ASMR.
up? You were going a little crazy in the group chat this week, man. You want to talk about
Yeah.
Yeah,
Were you
I'm
angry?
worried about you.
Which outburst are you referring to?
I want some. I won't be here this week.
Oh,
I'm tired of you
can't
motherfuckers
remember.
not watching movies. I want to be the only motherfucker that watches movies, then I'm fucking done.
Didn't we talk about this last week?
No,
No.
your outburst was
No,
all this
this all
week.
happened.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, well,
this happened
I
yesterday.
I recommend these great movies to these guys, and then they go watch shitty shit like Shang-Chi and whatever the hell, Cobra Kai,
So, hey,
and
don't,
whatever
don't,
else they watch.
don't you talk bad about
Don't
Shang-Chi.
knock it unless you tried it.
I mean,
Don't you
we've
talk
already
bad
talked
about
about
Cobra
this.
Kai.
I don't, specifically, what are you referring to? I was giving Jonathan shit because he
Jonathan's
wasn't
right here.
showing up. And he's literally watching this in the same room that he streams, so it's bullshit that he couldn't do. I'm gonna give him more shit for that, I
You
guess.
give him shit, Hayden. Give it
What
to him.
else? What else do we need to talk about?
We need to talk about Scream.
Oh yeah, well apparently everyone here hates Scream except for me.
No, I don't know why
I
you
don't
keep saying
hate
that.
Scream neither. I stuck up for it.
But I bet you Greg didn't even go to the theater. I bet you he like illegally downloaded that shit.
Don't rat him out, man.
I don't know what you're talking about. I had the full theater experience. I watched it at the local cinema
Well,
here.
Hold on, Jonathan, you can stream from your phone, goddammit, or you could have figured it out. He always streams from his bedroom anyway.
Maybe
It's
his
not
wife's
his
asleep
bedroom.
in there.
Yeah, maybe
That's
his
like-
I
kids
don't
are
know.
sleeping there.
He's
Who knows
explained it
what's
3
going on?
times, Hayden.
He explained it.
Yeah, and it never made any more
But
sense.
for real, let's talk about Scream, man.
Okay.
That's your thing for this week. So let's jump into it.
All right.
You've seen the new one, right?
Yes.
You, Corey, you've seen it.
Yeah, so
All right. Well, Lawrence and Dustin. Spoilers coming if y'all care.
And for anyone else.
I don't
know.
care. I'll
Out
get
there.
spoiled.
So now's your chance. Anyone out there, if you don't want it spoiled,
Let me guess. Sydney was Scream this time.
no.
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 That's actually one of the parts I had the biggest problem with is I thought she should either die or be the killer. And
Yeah.
I was
wasn't,
hoping.
so.
I was hoping you guys would be like, "Yep, you got
Don't
one."
you? Let me ask you this: do y'all feel like them being in the movie like really served no purpose except for the ending, like the third act?
Yeah. I do
Essentially.
kind of feel like that. Except for
Except
Dewey.
Dewey. Yeah, Dewey.
Yeah.
Dewey. They did a little more with, but
But to be honest, like, everyone's going ape shit for this movie, saying it's like one of the best ones, and I'm a huge hardcore Scream fan, and I was really disappointed, to be honest.
you know
If-
what it felt. You know what it felt like to me.
It felt like Scream 4, but they made it even shittier. I mean, I like
I
Scream
forgot
4,
about Scream 4.
but it was the same thing. Like, let's introduce some young kids who are new, who you don't really care about, most of them. I cared more about the people in 4 because they actually liked movies, unlike you guys. But
Oh,
I thought the killer's reason for going on the killing spree was stupid too.
oh yeah, that's
their
probably
motive
my
was so
biggest
fucking
complaint.
weak.
Which I
but it
guess
was
if we're
always
talking
stupid.
spoilers.
Scream. The killer always had dumb motives. That was what was funny
Well,
and charming.
let's talk
Well, it was
about
even
this
dumber
because-
this time, I thought. But
Yeah,
Well, I do want to touch on this because this was a big like part of this movie that the daughter, the one being terrorized in this, was the daughter of Billy Loomis
yeah.
from Scream 1.
But they never explain who the hell her mom is.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering too. I'm like, who? I thought he was only fucking Sydney. So.
Or her dad. You know, the dad who thought he was the dad who left the family
Wait,
or whatever.
Billy Loomis, wasn't that the boyfriend who died in the first one?
yeah.
Yes.
So
how
he
is
had to have had this kid before Sydney in the first one.
Yeah. What? That doesn't
Like,
make
where the
sense.
fuck was everyone's parents? I mean, I
Yeah.
know we got the
Yo, that
some-
means she would have been like 40, right?
somehow
Like,
Randy's kids are brown, or I guess that was his sister's kids.
No,
Which I
she'd be
guess
like
if she was fucking a black
25-ish.
dude.
okay, 25.
So I guess we assumed she was fucking a black dude and had twins. You know,
So-
that's fine.
So let me ask y'all a question.
Well, hold on. Let's not move on just yet.
I'm not done with it. This is about Scream.
Okay.
Here's my question: are the Scream movies in general basically just like?
Well, no, you're
Scooby-
going off topic from what I was finishing.
Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
Then we got to go back to it. No, go ahead. And then I'll
No,
talk about the kids' parents later.
No, finish your thought. Finish your thought.
Yeah,
'Cause
finish the thought.
Well, just we don't know who her mom is. I'm assuming
No, they're saving that for the next one.
That I don't know. I guess we see Dylan's or Wes, that character's mom, because it's that Hicks cop lady. But I don't know, it just felt like their mom was a deadbeat, so let's just not even show her in the movie at all.
I'm with Corey. The timeline doesn't match up. She would have had to. Was the other daughter Billy Loomis's daughter too, or was she did she have a different dad?
I think it was from the actual dad who left.
The dad that left, I think, yeah.
Gotcha.
Which also I thought he left because he found out. I don't know, why would he leave his real daughter just because he found out one of the daughters is fake?
How the fuck did she survive that initial
that too?
At the beginning of the
honestly,
movie? Didn't he stab the fuck out of her multiple times?
Yeah, and
let me ask you this, too. This is kind of off topic, but when the first opening scene where she gets attacked, not to sound horrible here, but I thought it was a black girl. I don't know if it was just the way they lit the scene or what, but I was like, oh, she's white.
Made her look different. Yeah.
I felt like I was just watching a worse version of Scream 1.
Well, yeah, they tried to almost copy things for the first one, especially at the end. And yeah, that motive, which is toxic fandom, that they thought if they made a really unique killing, even though they were basically making the same killing as the first one, that producers in Hollywood would watch the true crime documentary, I guess, and want to make a movie after it, which is really stupid.
But hey, remember the reasoning in Scream 2? The guy was like, "No one's doing this anymore, so I have to bring back serial killers," and he was had this big master plan.
I actually watched Scream 2 last night.
Okay.
And it was actually really well done. So, Mickey wanted to be caught. I guess spoilers for Scream 2 as well.
Yeah, he wanted to be caught. It's been out 20 years. You ain't seen it. Yeah.
Because he basically wanted to kind of promote the idea of, movies cause violence in real life or whatever. Which is a real thing. Which is a real topic people talk about. No one's talking about toxic fandom causing people to kill people. Or I don't know. I still don't understand the whole motive in the new one. But I don't know. Mickey's just a crazy fucker who was like, "Oh, there's going to be a trial and I can't wait."
Yeah.
And shit like that.
Have a trial and it's so weird. Yeah.
But it actually made a little more sense in my opinion. And then, Billy Loomis's mom, her motive was obvious, and then I love how she kills Mickey. It's there's not going to be a trial, Mickey, and then shoots him. Yeah.
What was with all the guns in this new one too? She eventually pulls out a gun and just blows someone's fucking head off.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, this is. I guess we're just not using the knife anymore. It was
almost like they had to reveal the ending at that point, and they didn't know how. So they're like, let's have the characters say "fuck it" and pull out a gun and start shooting everybody. That's literally what happened. I don't know. When the boyfriend was so obvious in the beginning, can we all agree on that?
Yeah,
man.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Corey.
I gotta say that they. The actor that played Billy Loomis is in this. He's in some, kind of into the main character's head, kind of. He hasn't aged much, has he? He looked almost the same.
No, that's what I was thinking, too. I thought it was computer generated. I didn't realize it was actually him.
I think it was both.
Do drugs.
But he also has aged really well. If you watch, recent interviews with him and stuff.
What else has he been in since then?
Ain't that his name?
I don't really know. I haven't really watched much.
His career's been basically Billy Loomis's life.
Well, with a fucking name like Skeet, nobody's gonna hire you for anything, okay?
Oh, and
I just wish they would have went like I thought the rumors before it came out was, a lot of people talked about it being ultra meta, where like basically the original Scream was a movie and like everyone was coming back. I thought that was happening, but I don't know. I think I would have been more entertained by something like that.
I mean, Spider-Man brought everybody back, and it was great. Why couldn't the Scream do the same thing?
I mean, they kind of did what you're
Well,
talking
Jamie
about,
Kennedy's
Corey.
real busy. Okay.
Because they remade the Scream, so if you watch Scream 1, that's literally what Stab the movie is, beat for beat. They just have different actors in it or whatever. But I really wanted to see Stu. Like, they called back to Stu so many different times to, remind you of him. And then they didn't have him back. And there were all these rumors that he was going to be back.
Yeah,
But
they had a
I don't. That would have been
trailer
so cool, honestly.
with Stu, and he was all fucked up. Matthew Lillard. I don't know if you've seen that.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this about this Scream. They shot that bitch multiple times, and she fucking went into a stove and caught fire, and she still managed to come after him at the end anyway, as like a fucking ghoul or something. I don't know what that was.
Which, by the way, that was
light bulb kills.
no, I don't think so.
Hey,
No, it
Dan,
would've
I
been
thought
better if
Vote
it was.
Chris killed his momentum. I could have sworn.
Which, by the way, that the way that chick caught on fire was like a callback to Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, where that same actress gets flamethrowered by Leonardo DiCaprio. So I thought that was pretty cool.
Oh, was that her?
Yeah, it was like giving
didn't realize that was
Tarantino
her.
a little bit of a nod.
He doesn't care. He doesn't watch
well-
that type of shit.
I mean, we can assume that Stu is dead, Dan, but we don't. They could still bring him back. I mean, Kirby is officially alive, and I don't know how. I mean, I guess that's possible, just as possible.
So Hayden, scale
What
of
about
1 to
Cotton
10.
Fury? Hold on. Is Cotton Weary in there?
He dies in the beginning, in the opening of 3.
Yeah.
But that's another character where it's like they could kind of bring him back if they really wanted to. I mean, technically they could bring anybody back. Well, I
That
mean,
is
I don't
like
know.
his
If you get
name,
shot
yeah.
right in the head like Billy, and I don't know if you can really bring them back. But
I'll say this: I wasn't impressed with the movie. If I had to rank it, I'd probably only give it like a 6 at best.
Not surprised.
yeah, like this would honestly probably be the lowest one. Like, I really love 1. I like 2. Especially after rewatching it, I think I actually like it even more than I used to. I've always been a supporter of 3. I just like that they changed up the environment.
I didn't
And
hate 3.
That's
I
the
didn't hate
thing,
3.
is
It
that
was pretty good.
4 went back to Woodsboro, right? And it takes place mostly, if not completely, it's been a while since I've seen it, but in the city neighborhood. And then they just did the same thing in this one. I kind of liked how, the first one was in Woodsboro, second one was at the college, third one was in Hollywood on all these sets and stuff. And then I kind of wish they had continued that trend of going to a different location, like
Like
geography-wise.
James Bond does, yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm going to ask my question I wanted to ask earlier, Hayden.
Yeah.
Aren't the Scream movies basically just Scooby-Doo?
Yeah, and I think that's why I really like it. Because I watched Scooby-Doo today and still enjoy it.
Because I mean, you got the group of kids trying to figure out who's the killer.
You got Shaggy.
Yeah, you got Shaggy.
Yeah.
They're just basically Scooby-Doo, man, all of them.
Yeah. I don't see that as a negative, personally.
It's not, but I was thinking about it after I watched that one today. After I finished it, I was like, these movies are basically just Scooby-Doo.
But let me ask you this: how was Sydney in the movie? Was she? Did y'all get teared up when she came on screen?
No, I honestly wish she wasn't even there.
So,
One thing I do appreciate it is the fact that she wasn't the main focus. Like, it wasn't like the killer was after her again.
Yeah,
So
or related to her.
yeah, I actually kind of like how
Right.
they underutilized her. And how she
I mean,
wasn't the main focus.
Are we just not going to talk about the fact that Dewey is dead? Finally, he's dead.
Yeah.
his own fault.
Yeah.
If he would have just left, he'd been fine. So.
All he had to do was get in the fucking elevator.
Always put your phone on airplane mode before you approach a killer, as well.
Yeah.
I did like how brutal the stabs were in this one, though. I will say that.
Yeah.
Like, whenever instead of the killer just, like, stabbing them once, they'd get on him and they were like... Which makes me question even more how the fuck these people were living. They were getting stabbed, like, 20 times.
Yeah, like the football player.
Yeah.
Like, he's alive at the end. It's like, damn, he got stabbed, like, 1,000,000 times.
One last thing I want to bring up. I mentioned this to some other people, but did you guys think it was weird that they had Caitlyn Jenner play Courtney Cox in this?
What? Is that true? No, you're kidding.
I agree. It was very odd.
Probably just because she looks like that, because she's had so much.
She really does. She does not look good, man.
Yeah, when I was watching the original screens, I like Googled her or binged her. I'm sorry, and she, yeah, that's bad, man.
I mean, she looked all right in 4, but man, it's been a rough 10 years or so.
How old is she now?
Yeah, when I'd rather fuck David Arquette than her, it's pretty bad. So.
Yeah.
So is this Scream 5?
Yeah.
So what was better, Scream 5 or Scary Movie 5?
Oh man, Scary Movie 5 was pretty bad. But Scary
Which
Movie 5...
do you like better, Hayden? The Scream movies or the Scary movies?
Scream movies, of course.
I don't know. The first couple Scary movies were actually
First
pretty good.
two were really good because the Wayans brothers were doing them. Once they left,
I still like the third one too. I'll argue that the third one's even good.
Which one is the one with the dude with the arm? Which one is the arm guy?
Oh,
With the baby arm guy?
Yeah.
That's dude.
He's like
Yeah,
whipping
that-
up the mashed potatoes.
My turn.
It's like, oh, you guys want some mashed potatoes?
No, I like it. He's like, you have to grab my strong arm.
Yeah, dude, crazy.
Oh god, that's great. There's so many memes about that out there. All
They
right,
couldn't do that now, making fun of handicapped people. Well, go ahead.
moving on from Scream. Lawrence, do you want to?
Well,
talk
yeah.
about
Hold on, Jonathan's
Right.
talking shit over there in the.
What is he
chat.
saying?
Well, he's giving me shit for giving you guys shit, and then I didn't like it. Well, yeah, but
Give us all that
you
shit
don't.
you didn't like it.
Scream as a whole is awesome. I'd still say this movie is okay, but
I was never bored
I don't
during
know.
it. I'll say that. I never wanted to like turn it off.
Yeah.
No one's still watching.
Wait, turn it off.
So it was
You were in
better
the
than
theater.
Halloween Kills.
You were in the theater, right, Greg? You can't.
That's
turn
what I
it
meant.
off.
I didn't. I never had the urge to go up to the projector booth and be like, turn this shit off
Oh,
right
okay,
now.
yeah, there you go.
Because I was the only person there. So
So was it
Answer
better
the
than
question,
Halloween
Hayden.
Kills?
Was it better than
No,
Halloween
fuck
Kills?
no.
I would honestly. I've been actually thinking about that. I kind of liked Halloween Kills more,
What? Even with
I
the
did-
evil
I
I
mustache?
actually think I did too.
just for the kills alone.
Dan says it's way, way, way better than Halloween
Oh,
Kills.
yeah. Disagrees with you.
Strong disagree.
Yeah, I think I might disagree with that.
I agree with Dan, and I haven't even seen the Scream movie, so.
But hey, and you loved Anthony Michael Hall, didn't you?
They're pretty
Yeah.
even par for me, honestly. But
Why didn't
Oh, yeah.
wait? Anthony Michael Hall. He was the.
So,
These
so
are your
let-
best guys. We're gonna go out.
So,
evil
Dave, let me
dash
ask you
tonight.
this. If I can talk, I can't seem to talk tonight. Let me ask you this, Dan. If you take out the hospital scenes and the whole plot of the guy fucking running that everyone else thinks is Michael Myers but actually isn't, you take that out, do you still hate the movie as much?
shit, you don't have much movie if you take that out. Honestly, that filled up half the movie.
You can replace it with
Yeah.
something else.
Yo, did that dude ever apologize for being wrong? Like, he didn't even care that he fucking killed a dude for no reason. Or got some guy killed, and it's just like, okay.
Wait, the mentally retarded guy?
Yeah, because remember Anthony Michael Hall, that guy that was just like rallying up at the whole town, starting
Oh,
the
yeah,
whole
yeah.
inciting. Yeah,
You mean did Anthony Michael Hall apologize?
yeah, because he got a dude.
Oh,
killed
I don't
for-
know.
he
I
started
don't
that.
think he did.
No, he was too busy.
It's like, hey,
Too
this
drunk,
4'5" penguin, Danny DeVito is running around, and he must be Michael Myers, right?
Damn, he looks taller when he's wearing the mask. I don't know what it is.
You know what I told people about that hospital scene? That'd be like me trying to run around. Like if they hired me to run around in that movie, and they're supposed to believe I'm Michael Myers.
Yeah.
Everyone's chasing me. I'm like, it doesn't make any fucking sense. Like,
I'm glad that somebody hated that movie as much as I did.
you didn't even watch it.
He answered
it was
you,
so bad I turned it off.
You still
See,
despise it. The movie can't be.
I don't know, man. The kills were still so brutal in that movie. Just for that is like the story is shit. The hospital scene is horrible. I would definitely fast forward through that if I'm watching it at home.
Let me say this: is that why did they take his mask off and show us what he looked like? Because he didn't look cool with his mask off. He was just a bald dude. No offense to bald guys, correct?
I think you're gonna see him without the mask, his face in this last one.
You think? I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean they
'Cause
keep
that's what
getting
everybody
closer and
wants.
closer to that in this.
Oh God!
God.
Yeah, I don't agree with it, but
What if it's Matthew Lillard? I would
Stu!
be so pissed. It's like you're gonna fucking go to that franchise now, and you're not gonna go back to Scream.
I was Michael Myers the whole time, dude.
How
I
about
mean,
we do
it
this?
could be. He's got a shaved head now.
How about we
And-
do this? We finally kill off Michael Myers, Jason, Freddy, all of these guys, Leatherface, all of them are dead, and we do another 13 Ghost, but with all the slasher guys as like the killers in their stories.
Okay.
That would actually probably be good because it'd be an original, somewhat of an original thought with some nostalgia.
how about a Cabin in the Woods with all those slashers?
Oh yeah, that'd be good
Dude.
too.
Yeah.
I actually love that movie, Cabin in the Woods.
Who's the
Yeah,
first
that's
to
a
go?
good one.
Like who would suck so bad they're just first out?
Oh,
That'd be the first to go.
Probably you. Lawrence.
Leprechaun.
No.
Oh wait, what are we talking about?
Slasher.
Well, the Black Eye.
Oh, I
always
thought you
dies
meant
first,
if
right?
we were in Cabin in the Woods. Never mind.
Yeah, if we're the slashers are in Cabin in the Woods, who's the first to go?
All of
Leprechaun.
the
us?
serial killers, all the slasher killers.
Honestly, Lawrence, I think you.
Hey, listen to the fucking question.
He's
All the
talking-
slasher
which-
killers. Not like
Oh,
Chucky.
Which of the
Biden.
slasher killers?
Yeah.
I mean, probably Freddy, man.
And I was just joking, Lawrence. I think you.
No,
He can't do
survive.
shit.
I probably would.
Freddy can't do shit unless people fall asleep. So that
I don't know. He held his own against Jason, and didn't he still survive at the end of that because he like winked at the camera?
Now wait, since I have sleep
Jason
apnea,
had to go to sleep though.
hold on. Since I have sleep apnea and I'm constantly at like a pretty light sleep, does that mean Freddy has trouble affecting me, or can he still get in there?
I don't think
He
he
can
can
still
mess
get in
with
there.
you. Well, I don't
Hell
know. Yeah, because some of the people he got when they were just dozing off and they weren't fully
Oh,
asleep.
Sleep with one of
Not
those
off,
cool
yeah.
masks.
No, I mean I have, but I could never get used to those CPAP machines.
All right, Lawrence. Let's transition into something that was actually good.
All right.
Cobra Kai season 4.
Oh,
You guys
God.
want to exit now because this is gonna be spoiler galore.
It's all right.
Hayden doesn't care. Hayden
Yeah, I don't
hates
give a
anything
shit.
nostalgic.
I'll stay here.
I do
to
want to
make
watch
fun
it,
of
but I'm gonna hang out and listen because it's okay.
I'm gonna go
Yeah.
get a drink.
Two people.
All right,
left to
Lawrence.
think 'cause they don't wanna
First,
get
let's
spoiled.
talk about how fucking great. I don't know the actor's name, but the guy who plays
Terry
Terry
Silver.
Silver was back as Terry Silver.
I don't remember his name either. I think it's like Ian McGowan, if some fucking name, but it's Terry Silver was handled great. It could have went bad, and it made.
I
His
was
character
worried,
from
man.
three
In that
better.
episode when you first see him, and like John Kreese goes to him, and he's got like this weird hair, and he looks like he's all fucking like upper class and bougie now. I'm like,
Yeah,
what the fuck is this, man? It's like this isn't Terry Silver.
he looked cucked out, but he was. I thought it was pretty. I thought it was like what? That's what I said. I said, where are they going with this? But I like that because it was a slow build up to how he was
Yes.
in 3, and he explains why he was like that, like a fucking stereotypical '80s rich guy. He was like, I was on coke and I was terrorizing a teenager. He's like, I'm past those days. I don't do that anymore. And like how he slowly came back to being like that. When he put the hair in a ponytail,
Oh yeah.
that was whenever I lost my shit.
I've never been
Like,
so
what?
excited to see somebody put their hair in a ponytail before.
He took the glasses off. It was like Clark Kent to Superman. It was like he arrived.
This is the kind of shit I'm talking about. What the fuck? You're excited that a guy Put his hair in a ponytail.
You have to see Karate Kid 3 to understand, Hayden. It's like,
Yeah, you see, that's the thing, Hayden, is you don't get it because you don't have any love for these characters.
I love how I was over here like, man, I don't want to talk about Scream if no one's seen it and all you guys are going to do is shit on it. And now I'm shitting on Cobra Kai.
Exactly.
All right, I'll be quiet and let you guys do your thing.
what I like is that in those 80s movies, you got it only from Miyagi and Daniel's perspective. But here it's reversed. So you're getting it from everyone's angle. You get it from Kreese's perspective, Johnny, Cobra Kai, Terry, and you see why they do the shit that they do.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They do a good job of explaining stuff, and they give you the stories of everyone, so you actually give a shit about their story. Like even some of the dork kids that are like the minor characters in the Miyagi-Do and all the different dojos, you still care about them because they give you a little bit of their story and make you care. It's very well done.
It's not predictable neither, man. I didn't know how this series was going to end or how the season would end, and it's just crazy, man. Really, Hayden, did you have to
stay on track, Lawrence? Let's keep talking about this.
Well, he said he gets excited when his wife puts her hair in a ponytail, but I'm like, yeah, but they're talking about a man.
He's the only one who can make a ponytail look good. He reminds me of Tommy from the original Power Ranger. That's why I like him, but that's just me.
So we didn't get any Mike Barnes this season.
I think he's coming because they hinted at it. Because they said his wife asked him, "Is there anyone from Cobra Kai that's going to come back from your past to haunt you?" And he thinks about it, and he's like, "Maybe." So we'll see. And you can pull a picture of him now. Mike Barnes looks good. So
well, let me ask you this, man. Most of the series this season was them preparing for the All Valley tournament again, and the kids going back and forth, pulling hijinks on each other and such like that, and just overall feuding. But when you actually got to the tournament, they always go through the tournament pretty quick. But how did you like the whole, Tori wins, but then you found out that she was actually paid, like they paid the refs off so she would win, like Terry Silver did.
They're setting up for something in 5, obviously. But how did I feel about it? She didn't need that to happen to win. That was the whole thing. She was good without the cheating.
But now she knows.
She's going to turn on Cobra Kai just like Robbie did. It's just kind of, I can see that coming. I don't like that because it's too predictable. And the way he turns on Kreese, obviously, you see that there's going to be a fight for Cobra Kai, basically. Who's going to be the big boss of it? I think they're bringing in Mike Barnes to be.
So Mike Barnes, they've already hinted that they're going to bring him in. But the reason they're going to bring him in is because of the shit that Terry Silver pulled on John Kreese. Let's talk about that, man, because that was kind of crazy. All right, so early in the season, you see a character that was in the previous seasons that kind of was like a flunky from Cobra Kai. It's like this fat dude that they call Stingray. And he's like, I don't know where the fuck he gets his money from, but apparently he's rich, and he just tries to buy his way into everything. So Terry Silver beats the shit out of this kid when he tries to go in there and talk about, wanting to be part of Cobra Kai again. And when that happened, I was like, what the fuck, man? Terry Silver just beat the fuck out of this minor. So, and I wondered what was going to happen. Like when it gets to the end, I thought when the cops got called and stuff like that they were going to come arrest Terry Silver.
Right. And then it goes back and shows you why he did it. And he told him, if you want to be part of Cobra Kai,
he's like, you want to be part of Cobra Kai? Tell him, Lawrence.
Tell him that John Kreese tried to kill you, basically, and framed Kreese. But that whole scene was perfect because that was, like we said, if you've seen Karate Kid 3, he was that over-the-top, always laughing, kind of stereotypical 80s bad guy. And he doesn't do that throughout the season. He has, little notes of that, but he's kind of laid back. So when he did
he always answered to Kreese.
It harkened back to that 80s. Yeah, it harkened back to that kind of over-the-top, giggly, kind of, over-the-top, overzealous bad guy, henchman type.
He was like the classic 80s villain.
Yeah, but they did it for that one scene. That's the only time you really saw it. And he's like, I don't know, it was just handled real well. But about Mike Barnes, let me show you this, Hayden, because you're probably wondering why do we keep bringing this guy up.
Okay.
I'm going to show this video. This is Mike Barnes, and this is why he's so fucking great.
I just keep thinking of Matt Barnes, the NBA player.
Mike Barnes. You're gonna. God damn it, Lawrence! You always play something that gets us copyright
I
strike.
signed it, all right?
What'd you call the cops for?
Yeah, what'd you steal the trees for, huh?
No proof.
Oh, who left the application? The tooth fairy, huh?
This dude just goes through his fucking house.
Why is your shit always skip, man?
And does anyone gonna talk about how karate is gay?
Let him up, punk. You his mother,
Dude,
maybe.
Or
what
that
is
just
wrong
me?
with your connection, Lawrence?
Oh, is it?
Do I need to play this shit? Yeah.
There's
like
nothing wrong with
crazy.
being gay. I just rolling around with a sweaty man's not my thing.
But he says, he says, why did you call the cops? Which means the cops did absolutely nothing to that guy and let him walk. So
Yeah.
like, that'd be the
Did
worst
that
thing
make
to hear
Corey
your waitress
leave?
say.
Corey's like, I don't want to have any part of this.
I'm gonna have to probably clip that out, Lawrence.
No,
I
he's
realize
got-
that.
No, I just put up a
picture of
avatar that says nerds. So,
and it's true. We're nerds, but
It is nerdy stuff, man. But like the show doesn't sound right.
In your defense, everyone loves it. Everyone watches it. I'm in the minority here.
what do
You
you
probably just
like,
need to
man?
watch it. Stop
I
being a
just
little
didn't.
bitch.
I know. You're right. I just didn't grow up with the original movies, and I need to just watch them.
Last thing I'll say is every time they have a flashback with Miyagi, I tear up. I really do. Like it touches me, man.
It's Miyagi.
Also, we can't leave out that Sato is coming back, Lawrence.
Oh,
from Karate
Sato.
Kid 2.
Shut
Who
up.
the hell is
Hayden. You don't even know who that is.
Shut the fuck up.
I'm sorry.
I'll say this, dude. I didn't care about that because they showed him in the last season.
Yeah, you know, I know why you don't care about it.
Why?
Because you're not going to get to hear him, like, shouting from outside doorways, like, Miyagi!
So wait,
I
is
thought-
Karate Kid the grasshopper in the hand thing?
No, that's fucking Kung Fu, man.
Oh.
Fu, yeah. You're thinking about
that's nerdy shit too, but
Nerd! Man.
Hey, speaking of Kung Fu, though, you two Kung Fu nerds should watch Shang-Chi. I know y'all hate Marvel
Here we
movies.
go with the
but-
Shang-Chi shit.
I will watch.
You know
it.
what,
I heard
Dustin?
it's
I'm
good.
willing to
I'll see
let
it
you
eventually.
pitch it to me, Dustin. Why would I like Shang-Chi?
Because
Other
it's
than
not
the
your
fact-
it's not your typical Marvel movie. Take the whole it's a minor Marvel character. Brr, brr, brr. Just watch them it as a whole as a movie. Just as it is a kung fu movie more than it is a superhero movie.
Is there a tournament?
There's no tournament, but there is some pretty epic fight scenes, and there's some really good kung fu shit. It's very it's like I said, it's very much more a kung fu movie. The storyline is more kung fu. It's like I don't know, a kung fu movie and a superhero movie had a baby, and it was a good looking baby.
I'll give it a
I'll
shot
say that,
because I
okay.
haven't heard anybody say anything about it, so I'll at least give it a chance.
Y'all haven't been
Hey.
keeping up with a lot of the superhero news, like in the studios, right? Like,
No,
y'all don't even know
I-
that Josh Whedon is pretty much canceled. Like the Godfather of the Marvel stuff is like
What
gone.
happened to
Why?
him?
Allegations, man, they came out on him because this all started with Ray Fisher's ass with the fucking Justice League. And this all goes back to Justice League. Man,
Aren't there, like,
everything was going good, and this fucking Justice League movie has caused
Oh, man.
petitions, riots, protests. People are like,
What?
release the Snyder Cut. Zack Snyder's
Riots?
daughter committed suicide during the thing, and he had to leave, right? So he left.
Yeah,
Josh
yeah.
Whedon took over, and the movie sucked. It came out, Justice League bombed. Everyone was like, this is the stupidest shit ever. What happened? How did
And
this
then he
happen?
raped somebody.
And apparently, no, I'm getting there. But Ray
Did he
Fisher
rape a
came out and
kid?
said, who?
Josh Whedon.
Josh Whedon didn't do none of that. Anyways, he came out and he said, fucking Ray Fisher, who plays Cyborg, came out and said he was racist. That's why the movie sucks. He didn't let me shine. And Josh Whedon was like, what the fuck? I didn't do nothing like that. And then basically, he's like, Cyborg was supposed to be the main dude in the Justice League. Apparently, he doesn't read comics because that's not true at all. But he said he should have had more screen time. They blamed Josh Whedon and said he was racist. And he said, I wasn't even supposed to be here. I didn't do anything wrong. This was Zack Snyder's fucking movie. I didn't even write this.
no offense to that guy, but if that guy had more screen time in the original, it'd have been even worse. 'Cause
That's
the
what everyone
character
said.
sucked.
Cyborg sucked in that movie. But anyways, so he's complaining and he's going everywhere and talking shit. So they ended up Josh Whedon tried to defend himself, and these women came out and said, "No, he's worse than a racist. He's a rapist." They said he was on Buffy the Vampire Slayer, on that show. He was like rude to women and like pretty much body shamed them and all this other bullshit. And he's just under fire. And they pretty much said, "We're done with Joss Whedon. You can go." And so now it's just all kinds of chaos because
Jesus Christ, you fat bitch!
man.
Can you get the lines right?
Like, just,
I think a lot of those guys sometimes they just need to go away for a little bit, kind of like the whole James Gunn thing. He
James Gunn pulled his
disappeared.
dick out and rubbed it on someone's head.
he went away for a while, but I mean, and now he's directing Guardians of the Galaxy 3. So
Yeah,
I mean,
he just needs to. He'll be back. He just needs
He
to lay
pulled
low.
his dick out and rubbed it on somebody's
Yeah, it was a big thing.
supposedly,
Is there a
He had
video
some
of this?
he has some pretty nasty tweets too about
he had
like
some
underage.
Why would you just rub your dick on somebody's head?
I don't know, dude. All those people are.
Yeah, I don't have an answer for that.
Hey, speaking of James Gunn, I want to just real quick give a little love to the new Peacemaker show. I think it's pretty funny
Is it good?
and pretty good.
I want to try.
I liked
want to
it.
check it out. So
I think the first 3 episodes are out, so give it a shot. I think it's pretty funny.
I'll go see him in the theater.
it's that show, dummy.
Yeah, it's a TV.
Oh,
It's a TV show.
You don't have to lie this time, Greg.
Yeah.
Oh man.
so if you can rent the movie theater now, right? So if I rent it, can I watch whatever I want?
Naked.
Yeah, I think so.
What if I
all
wanted
theory
to?
yourself.
So what if I wanted to rent a movie theater, but to watch some pirated shit? Do you think they'd let me?
You bring
Bring
in
them
a
like your
flash
burned
drive.
DVD. Hey,
Yeah.
They'd say, well, you're doing it half right.
I don't know. That's a good question though, because I mean, I don't know. Can you bring like a Blu-ray, and they play it, or do you have to choose like a movie that's already out in the theater? Or like
They don't
I
get.
know.
Do they still get actual? They don't get actual film anymore, right?
I
mean,
like digital
not it.
files.
Not most theaters. It's all digital. Unfortunately,
Yeah.
I wish
You're
it
such a
was so
film
real.
nerd, man.
I'm just.
Talk about us being nerds.
Oh yeah, when it comes to movies, I am a
He's
big
cinephile.
nerd.
He's a
Yeah.
cinephile.
Yeah,
He's the movie guy.
cinephile.
I did actually see
Not
a
a
TikTok
pedophile,
about
but a
Red
cinephile.
Rocket, so now I might have to check it out.
A Red Rocket.
Yeah, I still haven't seen it.
And I still don't feel comfortable saying that. Okay.
Red Rocket.
Yeah, Howard Stern. He had Quentin Tarantino on, and Quentin was crying about the film. They don't use film anymore; it's all digital. And Howard Stern was like, "Shut up, dude. No one cares. Like, no one cares here. I promise you."
No one does. No one does.
The not using film opens filmmaking up to so many more people now. He should be happy about that, but maybe it's a threat to him.
Remember the 70mm and Hateful Eight? And he was like, "It's got to be seen in 70mm.
Yeah.
It can't be seen any other way."
It sucks no matter how you watch that movie. Like that's not
I'm
a
in the
good
minority.
movie.
I said that too. I watched it. Greg, you can vouch for this. It was actually pretty good, huh?
Huh?
Hateful Eight.
Hateful Eight.
I'm just kidding. Yeah, I liked Hateful Eight.
Man, I've got another friend who likes it, so maybe I need to revisit it. I haven't seen it since it came out.
That's his one movie I haven't been able to get through yet.
Really? Like, as in you don't like it?
I think it was the couple times I tried to watch it. It was just, his shit's so long that you have to be committed to sit there and watch the shit. But
And
so
there's
if
a
it's
lot of
not
dialogue.
like I was all about the Once Upon a Time in Hollywood because I love like anything about Manson and like Hollywood in the '60s. I love that shit, and so that was easy to sit through. But like people riding in a stagecoach, I don't give a shit.
Well, I can tell you this about the Hateful Eight. There's a lot of knickers in Hateful Eight.
That is true.
Not doing that now, man.
Did they not wear knickers in that movie?
I'm pretty sure they did. Yeah.
Were there
Oh,
any
no.
naggers though? That's what we got to
The
figure out.
Cowboys.
Yeah.
The Cowboys wear knickers.
Now Kurt
the
Russell
horse-
was a nagger.
No,
'Cause
that chick was because remember. She
Oh,
was,
you're right. She was the nagger.
Oh God, what?
I've never
the
seen. I've never
situation.
been more happy to see a chick get an ass beaten until I seen that.
Me too.
I don't know. The Once Upon a Time in Hollywood ass whooping was the best one. Right?
Every time he hit
Yeah.
that chick, I'm just like,
Yeah.
oh, I thought she
That
fucking
hippie.
deserved it.
She got the
that
Nagger
jaw with
treatment.
the can,
Wait, what'd you say, Dustin?
wouldn't they break her jaw with the can? And
Oh,
Once Upon a Time in
Once
Hollywood,
Upon a Time in Hollywood was brutal. That ending.
can of dog
dude.
food.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Do they like hate humans? Like every time I see extra gore like that, I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? Y'all, it's not like.
Well, that's a
people.
movie that like has no gore, and then all of a sudden, bam!
Oh, yeah.
It's like crazy.
Yeah.
I liked it.
I think they need to do a movie about Sam Jackson's character from what's that movie he played the
Heartache.
Django Unchained? No, Django
Oh.
Unchained. Just that old
Steven?
man.
Steven.
Steven. Yeah, just a
That's
movie about
that's
him.
got to be the most brutal ending to a movie, is right? The end
Probably.
of Django.
Oh yeah,
That is
the
a
dog.
good
It's nuts.
That or Inglourious Bastards, maybe,
Yeah.
with the whole theater Hitler shit.
No, dude, the
Yeah.
bear juice scene. Remember he hit him with the baseball bat?
I love that scene too.
I actually made a TikTok with that scene.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah. Should we transition
Actually,
now into
Dustin,
that?
I'm glad you brought up TikTok. Let's hear about your TikTok beef.
All right,
this
so-
is a good topic.
All right, so as you know, I am into cards and stuff, and I'm big on card TikTok.
You are the card guy of the podcast.
So
Raw Dog 84.
there's a big, probably the biggest card guys on TikTok. There was a scandal with them where they were doing a giveaway, and a card that was worth $25,000 was pulled in the giveaway, and they were like, "Oh yeah, we're not going to give this card away," and it caused this big stir up, and so me and a bunch of the other, like pretty much everybody else in the card TikTok community, started going after these guys, making videos about them and dogging them and stuff. Well, they turned around and sent their cult. They have a cult like following, so they sent their followers after anyone and everyone that was speaking out against them on TikTok. Like that video I made, the Inglourious Bastards video I made, actually got removed on TikTok today for community, because it got mass reported
Oh,
for
wow.
community guideline violations. They won't let me repost it either. I tried reposting and it got immediately taken down.
Yeah, maybe they
I'll
went to
repost
sleep or
it.
something. Sneak it in there.
Yeah, post it on our Slackercast TikTok.
Yeah.
It won't get noticed at all there, I promise.
But what's funny is I've never liked these guys because they're not really about. And I always talk shit about gatekeepers and stuff, but these guys aren't about the hobby at all. They're just all about the money, and they're douchey. They're like frat boys, and one of the guys wears a fucking crop top and has bleached blonde hair. They're just fucking gay, and
And not the
So-
good way.
Yeah, not that there's anything wrong with being gay.
so it was like a win. Yeah, it was like a win-win for
I hate that you
for
have
me,
to
'cause-
clarify that now.
because I got to go after these guys, and I also kind of chased the clout and got a whole bunch more new followers on TikTok. So
Sweet.
it's been a fun week. So
Would those guys like Slackercast, or would they not like our show? Would they thumbs down us?
I don't know. Hopefully, I'm hoping the more followers I get, then I can promote Slackercast.
What
on
are
my
their
TikTok.
names? What are they called on TikTok?
They're called the Backyard Breakers.
Well, backyard breakers, we here at the Slackercast say fuck you and fuck whatever you do. Fuck your little. I'm gonna give away this fucking $25,000 card, but then keep it. You fucking stupid pieces of shit. There you go.
Yeah.
If you're gonna do a giveaway, why would they even open the pack? Like, I don't want them open.
It's
know
just
what I mean?
a thing. It's a thing that, especially with guys like that, these guys break over $100,000 in cards a day. They open these cards up. I mean, basically, what you do is you pay for a spot in the break, and then sometimes it's random, sometimes by team, sometimes by division, whatever.
Oh,
And then they open the cards up, and whatever is in your team or division or whatever you get randomly selected goes to you. So they do this every day. They break, and this is why, like, a lot of people are like, oh, it's $25,000 card, I'd keep it too. It's like, okay, yeah, maybe if you're some guy that doesn't make fucking money hand over fist. But these guys literally have 200,000 followers on TikTok and 500,000 followers on Twitch, and they're sponsored. And these guys are the biggest card guys on TikTok, but they're known to scam. There's actually other scandals about them scamming people. This time they just showed it on camera. That's where they fucked up. So doing that is just a big no-no, especially with cards and breaking, because breaking is all about trust and integrity. And like, so if I was to open a bunch of cards for you and you got some $25,000 card and I was like, yeah, I'm not going to give you this card even though you paid for this spot to get the card, then
see, I didn't know that the people had actually paid for a spot. I thought it was just like, we're going to open this pack up and give it away to some random person.
I mean, even if it was with them,
they
even
just
give it away.
Yeah,
and that's why it became a big deal.
I mean, I kind of get that because
it was a gold baboon too, right?
Like for example, Lawrence is into the custom figures, and let's say he.
I'll put my business out there like that. Come on, man.
I'm not gonna put it out there. I'm gonna say like let's say you bought you bought a queue for like some custom figures that were being built, and like you were number one in the queue.
Go ahead and say it, Corey. We're nerds.
but then the fucking guy, you know, he only makes like say, you know, 2 of them, and he decides, hey, you know what, I'm not gonna sell them. I'm gonna give this one to my brother, and then this other guy who's already fucking paid, I'm not gonna give it to him.
No, I hear you, man. Because it's
hearing the way Dustin described it right there. I agree. Fuck those guys.
So, like, let me get this straight. So they had the rare card. They usually give the cards out, but then this one was so rare that they said, "Fuck it."
Right, and
it was the fact that somebody paid for a spot.
And even if they didn't pay for a spot, because there's some back and forth on whether the guy actually paid or if it was just a giveaway. But either way, it doesn't matter. They said they were giving the cards away. They even in the video, they even say, "Oh, it's a gold kaboom. We're going to give it away." It wasn't until they found out which gold kaboom it was and how much it was worth that they were like, "Oh yeah, we're not giving that away."
Why the fuck is this card worth $25,000?
It shouldn't really. It's a gold kaboom Trevor Lawrence, so it really shouldn't be worth that much because he's not that good yet. But there's a lot of hype around him, and the card. There's only 10 of the cards made in the world, so.
Well, apparently he's good enough to put the Colts out of the fucking playoffs.
Scarcity gives it value.
Speaking of that, are we gonna segue into football?
Yes, let's segue into football.
That was perfect. Beautiful segue into football. Great. All those segues were great. Anyways.
So the NFL playoffs.
So what do we want? Do you want to hurry up and just go ahead and bash me first?
Yes.
Yeah,
the Buffalo Bills kicked the living shit out of your New England Patriots.
Yes, they did. And I knew that they were going to. The Bills took that first game that we played against them. They took that game very, very personal, and they were never going to lose to us again this year. So
shout out to Jess. I know he's a Bills fan, wherever you are, sir.
I knew going into that game that we probably had zero chance of winning. I didn't think that we would get blown the fuck out like that, but I mean that was an ugly game. I actually ended up turning the game off.
So going through it real quick, we had the Bills beat New England, they advance. The Chiefs beat the Steelers, they advance.
Another ugly game that I had to watch.
There was a lot of ugly games this weekend.
Dude, I thought they were going to win because they were doing good at first, but
yeah.
Let me ask this.
I turned the channel and come back, they're losing.
We also got the Bengals beat the Raiders, so they advance. And the Titans were already, I guess they already had their spot locked. So my question is, who do y'all have between the Bills and Chiefs and the Bengals and Titans?
I want the Titans in because it's just
so long. I would love to see the Bengals go all the way. I don't think that they quite have the team to do it this year, but I don't know. I really like Joe Burrow a lot.
I was gonna ask, is this because of him? Is he that good? I know he was in LSU. Was like
he really took a step up this year for sure.
He's very good, and Jamar Chase is very good as well. So that combo is lethal.
I am definitely rooting for the Bengals because fuck the Titans. They're in our division. So.
Yeah,
makes sense.
But I actually, when it comes to the AFC, I want the Bills to go all the way.
I kind of, even though they're in our division, I wouldn't be mad about the Bills.
If they keep playing like they played against the Patriots, they'll beat anybody.
Well, like I said, that game, I'm telling you, they took that first game where we ran the ball on them the whole time and beat the shit out of them. They took that game personal. They made
Alright,
sure
so-
we weren't going to win again.
So moving on to the NFC, the Rams beat the Cardinals. The Buccaneers beat the Eagles, so they advanced. San Fran beat Dallas, so they advanced, and Green Bay already had their spot locked. So we got LA and Tampa Bay. Who do we got in that game?
I'm gonna give it to Tampa Bay. I just don't see Tom Brady. He hasn't lost steam, man. This guy's just every time has stepped up, and
I would like to see LA take it, but I honestly think the Buccaneers are
yeah,
going to beat their
that's how I
ass,
feel
dude.
about it.
Dude, I mean, it's Tom Brady in the playoffs. I mean, you can't really count
Yeah.
the guy out until he's
Exactly.
out. I mean, it just is how it is. It's almost aggravating at this point, even though
Dead until he's
I
dead.
fucking love the guy and I named my son after him. I
And-
still fucking...
As much as I want San Fran to beat Green Bay, I don't think they're going to.
apparently, a lot of people think they're going to, but I just... San
see it.
Francisco has not been that good. I mean, they've had their moments.
I don't know, man. I think there's a fire lit under Aaron Rodgers this year, and
I mean,
think
yeah,
he's-
because everyone doubted him from.
yeah. So he's got
beginning
a
of the year.
vendetta. So I think it's gonna be Rodgers versus Brady.
Oh,
Everyone.
man.
Well, it can't be. It has not in the Super Bowl.
No, I'm talking about in the AFC Championship.
NFC. Yeah.
Yeah, NFC Championship. I'm sorry, but that's
Yeah,
who
I
I
mean-
got.
I could see that for sure.
I mean, trust me, I'm a San Fran fan, secondary to the
Guys,
Colts. So
I have a sick feeling it's going to be Bucks and Chiefs again. Something's just telling me. I don't know what it is.
I've been saying for quite a while. I think it's the Packers and Chiefs, but I'll stick with that too.
that's like an old school Super Bowl, right? Packers and
Super Bowl
Chiefs.
one rematch.
Oh, really?
I'm gonna make a hot pick and say that the Bills beat the Chiefs this week.
I would
hope so.
love that, man. I'd love that.
I think they're going to. I think
I
the
hope
Bills
they
will
do.
be back in the AFC Championship game.
Hey,
this
y'all
year.
in the chat, y'all have any?
I hope I'm wrong. I want to see two new teams in there that haven't been for a while, and
Yeah.
someone new win it.
Do the
Preferably a
Bengals have
team that's never won the Super Bowl. That'd be kind of cool.
Do the Bengals have the coolest uniforms?
They do. When I was a kid, I thought the same thing.
Do you think the Bengals have the coolest uniforms, Greg?
They're pretty cool, but honestly, I'm not that crazy about them. I like the Bills uniform better personally.
Nah,
I don't know.
it's
Something
not
about
cool,
those
man.
tiger stripe, all the tiger stripes and shit. I just think they're cool.
Yeah, yo, I think San Francisco has the most classic uniforms. That red and gold.
I love that too. I mean, Tampa Bay's uniform isn't nothing to.
Right home about it.
Yeah.
It's brown and
I mean,
I
not,
like their
It's
originals.
not nothing to make.
Yeah, those creamsicle uniforms.
creamsicle uniforms were. Oh yeah, they need to bring that back.
Yeah.
But
No,
To
Nobody
be able
talks-
to next year, they can have more than one helmet next year. So
Do you know
Yeah,
what?
they-
No, you know what nobody
What?
talks about,
They
Corey.
could have more than one helmet.
yeah, there was
Next
a rule
year,
where they
yeah.
had one helmet. Yeah.
So like half the team could have like a different
No.
design helmet.
No, like all throughout the year, your helmet can only be one color,
So Corey,
Oh.
They had alternate helmets back in the day.
which
like
is
they'd have-
dumb. Like what is the fucking? Who cares what color the helmet is?
well, they got some
Like, I
dumb
don't
rules
understand
when it
the
comes
NFL
to that
at the time.
shit.
Corey.
Yeah.
Why doesn't anybody talk about how cool the Colts uniforms are?
Man, I'm not trying to be biased, but that white on white Colts uniform is my favorite.
They're basic. That's why.
basically beautiful. But if you like that, what about
Except
the,
actually,
order?
they're pretty nice because they have that old school Patriots like shoulder thing going on.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
they're actually not bad.
I don't know. There's still something about a blue and gray
Greg, you said
It
something
just
funny
kinda
once. You said that
hits
the
the
Jags.
spot, you know.
You said the Jags never escaped the expanded teams. like, it's like they're forever just gonna be looked at as
Yeah,
like
they're
a
forever an expansion
extra
team.
add-on.
Yeah, it's like, so, oh yeah, don't forget about the Jags.
Excuse me.
It's kind of the same with the Panthers, though. Honestly, But
I
at
mean,
least the
you-
Panthers have had some glory.
I mean, you guys don't forget about the Jags, especially you, Greg.
No, I
The
don't.
Jaggers.
No, I'll say this: Dolphins probably have some of the best uniforms. Remember Dan Marino?
Oh, I do love the Dolphins. I'm not.
I like
yeah.
their orange uniforms. They're like color the whatever that was the color match uniforms that were all orange.
Dude, top 10
Cool.
uniforms. That's got to be a list.
I tell you what I like too. I like
That might be a
the
good list, actually.
I kind of like the Ravens all black.
Oh yeah,
That's
Ravens
pretty
all
sweet.
black.
I hated the Ravens mustard pants on purple. Remember they had that? Those mustard yellow pants they had?
Remember the Jaguars helmet they had that one year that had like it was like the
Two-tone.
yellow that
Yeah.
faded
Two-tone.
into the
Yeah,
blue.
I like that. I'm not gonna lie. On Madden,
Corey.
I always switch to that helmet.
Don't you wish like in the Super Bowl or the playoffs you could have like special entrants as quarterbacks like you can in the Royal Rumble for like when the special wrestlers come out? Like,
my
oh,
God.
what's this? Dan Marino is gonna take the snap for Indianapolis.
Well, they kind of stopped doing after the Patriots started the whole let's run out as a team thing during the Super Bowl. They kind of stopped doing that. If you remember back in the day, they used to do the individual introductions through the Super Bowl where it was like they did the quarterback and the
Oh, that's like basketball, huh?
yeah, they did the like basketball like intros. But after the Patriots did that whole we're going to run on the field as a team, everybody kind of switched to that. They don't really do that anymore.
Yeah.
I liked it better the other way.
It made it more special,
Well, you can blame the Patriots for that.
Yeah, just another thing they fucked up.
Yeah, remember that you can clothesline guys, Greg? You missed that?
Do you guys think that Bill Belichick should get fired?
What do you do?
No.
What'd he do?
It's fun. I don't either.
Well, what did he do? Tell us what he did.
No, it's just I just think it's funny because I follow a lot of Patriots like fan groups and stuff, and everyone's calling for Bill Belichick to get fired and stuff, and I'm just like, dude, we did better than we did last year. Like,
Honestly, did they even really have any business being in the playoffs this year? If you really think about it, rookie quarterback and
yeah, exactly. And everyone's like, oh, Colin Cowherd came out and said that we should trade Mac Jones. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Dude was a rookie quarterback who got us to the playoffs. Are you fucking
Belichick
retarded?
being fired
sorry,
is
and
idiotic.
Yeah.
Jets,
I think he's proven himself time and time again. Why the fuck would you fire him?
And I think I saw an article just before we went on the air from WEEI, which is a local radio show in Boston, saying that they think it's time for even though Bill Belichick should decide when he goes, he should probably go. I'm like, what?
Well, it is funny how as soon as they lose Tom Brady, the team falls apart. So I think he may not be that great of a coach after all.
I mean, but that's what Corey's saying. We didn't belong in the playoffs this year, and we made it. Like, we took a rookie quarter. None of the other rookie quarterbacks even sniffed the playoffs this year. So, I mean, we were good enough to get there. So,
I mean, don't you think though? Like, and yeah, Brady was a big part of his success there, but man, I think if he would have stayed in Cleveland, they would have eventually done something there. Back when he coached there,
he took Cleveland to the playoffs, and they had never they hadn't been in years before he. I mean, he's a good coach. I hate the whole who made who. It's like they made each other. He was great. They were great. It was two great people together, just like Montana and Bill Walsh. Like, you put two guys together that are great, and that's what happens.
Here's a question. Here's a question for y'all. Do you have any worries that the recent COVID outbreaks could affect the Super Bowl?
They already have, haven't they? We had an extra.
I mean, that's why the Cowboys lost.
They've been affected
because of COVID.
No,
if that referee didn't have COVID, he would have been able to run down there and touch that ball so they could have got that snap off.
Exactly.
Did y'all see where Dak Prescott was giving props to the fans for throwing shit at the referees?
Oh yeah. They were mad about that, by the way. They were like,
yeah. I mean, you really can't. I mean, as a player, as a professional, you can't really come out and say, "Oh yeah, good job on throwing shit at the refs," because that's just gonna create a mob mentality.
Greg.
Yeah, and it was pretty much your fault anyway. So,
yeah.
Greg and Corey, this is for y'all. Would y'all pop if Andrew Luck came back? Like, he just comes out of nowhere and it's like Andrew Luck is gonna start again.
I don't know. Isn't he kind of old now?
No, he's not old. But did you guys see him?
Yeah, whatever happened to that guy.
Have you guys seen him lately? He's skinny, real skinny. He lost.
Yeah, he was on the national championship pregame.
Yeah, him and RG3 both.
RG3, that's another one of those guys.
He's not going to come back. That dude's too smart to come back to football. He realized that he didn't want to get the shit kicked out of him every day, and there was more important shit in life than playing football, and he retired. You can't really blame the guy, honestly.
They
Indianapolis
booed him
is
out
where
of that.
quarterbacks go to retire.
Yeah, and then they
This
booed
is
him out
what
of the
it is.
stadium. It was kind of fucked up.
I mean,
I'd love to
that's
see him. I'd love to see him come back as like I think he'd be a great quarterback coach. Something like that.
Or do like Tim Tebow did, just be an announcer and a part-time baseball player.
The dude has a degree in architecture. He could just do that.
I mean, he literally said "fuck the NFL" when he was in college, and I mean, they said, he was all but going to be the first round pick, and he was like, I think I'll stay in school and get my degree."
Yeah.
He's got a bomb-ass beard. I'll give him that.
Wait, who?
Andrew Luck. Someone said he looks like the Geico caveman. No, he doesn't.
He looks sick now.
Well,
Is he really that skinny? I gotta find a picture.
He
of this
is.
real
I looked
quick.
at him. He looks old and skinny. I don't know what the hell happened to him.
Yeah, pull it up, Greg.
All right, let's see.
You'll see it, Greg. 'cause
Google Andrew Luck and RG3 national championship game.
he looks like Luigi, man.
It's funny. I saw a lot of people saying he looks sick. He looks sick. I'm like, he's probably just normal weight for a human. Everybody else is just fat.
And he's what, like 6'8" or something. Anyways, so
6'5", I think.
yeah, he's
Gregory.
All right, let's see here. I'm trying to find.
Gregory Eggery.
I mean, it'd probably be better for you to look this up, Dustin, because I don't really know what I'm looking for here. I think I found something on Fox News. Oh yeah, I found it right here. Oh my God, yeah. Hold on, wait. I'm about to load this up.
Oh, you loaded up. Okay.
This is rough.
Oh my god.
He looks sickly. He's right. He does look like a sick old man. Hold on.
Hold on to your pants, Hayden.
Okay.
Yeah, look how skinny he looks, man.
He looks like Luigi. The mustache. I don't get the mustache, dude. Why'd you do that?
God, you know what? Having not seen him after a while, I know one thing that does stand
Was he
true.
playing Red Dead Redemption?
He's yeah, that's what it looks like. Yeah, it looked like he's trying to be a Red Dead Redemption character.
Man, don't talk about that game, okay? Make me sad.
And that guy right there, RG3, should be in a Super Bowl. What the hell is he doing?
My God, Andrew Luck, what's going on with you, man?
They're both retired now. They both are out of the NFL.
Why does he have a Mr. Rogers haircut?
Leave him alone.
It's crazy. Those guys came in and went 1-2, and neither one of them are in the NFL.
Yeah, and they
anymore.
went 1 and 2 out of the NFL.
Yeah.
One right each other.
Corey, does he have the Vince McMahon little boy haircut?
I guess.
RG3 is another classic example of what could have been. I think RG3 could have been good if he wouldn't have been so injury prone.
He kept running
he's
the ball.
getting
They
hurt,
misused him.
Well,
Like
he got
Shanahan.
fucked. He got fucked his first year. They rushed him back out after hurting his knee, and then he tore his ACL again, and he just wasn't the same after that.
What happened to Cam Newton?
He wasn't the same after that Super Bowl. He just died.
He injured his shoulder. His throwing shoulder is fucked up. It's been fucked up.
But his whole swagger. Remember, he came out with the whole Superman and dabbing and.
He got those last couple of years where he was injured, it tore his shoulder up. He's just not the same quarterback, man.
I remember when he went to the Patriots and everybody talked about, oh, look, Cam's back. Oh, my God, Cam's going to be so fucking great for one game.
Well, he got COVID. He was good for a
With
couple
COVID.
games, actually.
See that, Hayden?
But then he got COVID. And that same kind of thing happened to Matt Judon this year. Matt Judon was Defensive Player of the Year fucking candidate and got COVID and came back after COVID, and the last 5 weeks he sucked.
That's another testament to Bill Belichick. They should have never been anywhere near 8-8 with Cam Newton and all those people that set out that season.
Yeah, dude, half the team was out that year.
Yeah.
I mean, it's so asinine for people to say stupid shit like that. But
Andrew Luck looks like a Red Dead Redemption character.
He's even got the little
I
penny
can't-
coat.
I'm looking at this picture, man. I can't stop.
Tweed jacket.
Yeah. Pretty sure I bought that on the game.
Does he look more like a cowboy than Sammy Sosa did?
Yes, he does, actually.
Yeah.
Took that shit to heart.
Can we
All
load
right.
that picture of Sammy Sosa for old time's sake?
Oh, God. One where he's in the
The one where he
cowboy suit.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Darren in the chat says RG Plea played for that racist team. God don't like ugly.
I mean, hey, they used him
the
like
Washington football team. Let's talk about that. They're supposed to change that name.
To
To
what?
what?
They had 3 years. Like, what the
It's a.
How long does it take to pick out a name?
I think the rumor is, actually what happened was, one of the rumors of what happened was somebody had bought all the domain names that they thought that the Washington Redskins would change their name to. They had like 75 names, and most of them were.
Why, Sammy? Why, dude? You were my hero. Why'd you do it? His wife looks pretty nice. Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you this much: he needs to stop fucking hanging out with Darius Rucker.
How did he get
It's
so
having a
white?
bad influence.
Dude, I don't know. That's a mystery. He won't tell us his secrets.
But yeah, so they haven't announced their name, but there's some rumors that it's going to be the Washington Admirals.
Oh, they're actually changing the name?
Yeah, they're actually going to change the name. There's been some leaks of the Commanders. That's what it is. The Commanders, the Washington Commanders,
That's stupid.
which I think
that's
is
a shortened
dumb.
version, the Washington Commies. To like,
I honestly thought I honestly kind of liked the Washington football team name because it, like, if I don't know, most of you guys probably don't know shit about soccer, but like a lot of soccer teams are just called like the whatever
club.
soccer club or
but
football
they
club.
did. They tried that though. Remember, like the New York Football Giants, and they kept doing that. And there was another team with football in the middle of it. It's like,
I kind of liked it was called the Washington football team, and their uniforms were basic. They put the W on the side. I thought it was cool.
They used to call them the New York Football Giants because they were New York Giants baseball team too. So
Yeah.
oh, okay, didn't know that.
I thought it was. At first I was like, Washington football team, that's dumb, and then I started thinking about it. I was like, oh no, actually that's kind of cool. They should just leave it like that. But no, they're gonna do something dumb and call them the Washington
What's wrong with the
Commanders.
Redskins? Really?
I mean, it is kind of outdated.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
that
about it.
Cleveland Indians are done too. So
Yeah.
Change it to engines, like iron.
yeah, that's
Well,
better.
Actually, that would be the perfect troll. You change your name to the Engines, but you also change your logo to like a car engine.
Car engine. They'll never know.
I don't think that'd fly.
Yeah, that wouldn't go over well.
I mean, who's it offending?
I don't think that that's another team that I think picked a dumb name. The Cleveland Guardians. Like, I get that it goes with whatever that silly bridge that they have in Cleveland is.
You know what name I thought sucked, but I ended up liking was the Senators. Isn't there a team called the Senators, the Washington Senators?
I don't think so.
There's
Used
a
to
hockey
be.
team called the
Hockey.
That was the
Senators.
old team. There's an Ottawa Senators.
Yeah.
The Ottawa Senators. Stupid.
There's a hockey team.
I just think of
Who's their
Congress.
fucking like who's their mascots? Ted Cruz, like
Oh my god.
Their mascot is George W. Bush Sr.
Bush. Washington Senators. What about the Washington Bullets? And someone said we don't like guns.
All right.
No, because so I lived in DC at the time but they changed the name to the Wizards. It was because at that time Washington DC was like the murder capital of the world. There was so much gun violence and gang violence and stuff, and they were just like they were like bullets just kind of doesn't go well with our city, so it goes a little too well actually.
Yeah.
I think what they did. And what was funny is, so this is how old I
Detroit
am.
wanted the name first, but
So they put out the name, the like potential names of the teams, and you had to call a 1-800 number and press the button on which team that you wanted the name or what like to vote for the team name. So you had to dial it on your fucking landline phone, and you pick 1, 2, 3, or 4 or whatever the team name was. There was some decent ones. I can't remember what the other ones were, but they went with the Wizards.
rolled off
Corey.
the tongue.
It goes
Oh,
good though.
Transitioning out of the football, Corey, what did you have with wrestling news you wanted to talk about?
Yeah, I'll just make it real quick. I I think it's really interesting that the news came out now that WWE is willing to work with any other company and kind of work with talent from that company. So,
Yeah.
for example, in the Royal Rumble coming up, Mickie James is the Impact Women's Champion, and she's going to be in the Royal Rumble. And kind of related to that story, something I saw happen today, I got a little prediction. I think who's going to be in the Men's Rumble. I think Cody
Okay.
Rhodes, because it
No
was
way.
announced today he's
That-
kind of a free agent.
No, not Cody.
Is he really a free agent from?
That's
AEW?
the rumor.
Too. The rumor is he's a free agent.
How is it possible? Isn't he an EVP?
Apparently
Yeah.
not now.
I thought he was a PvP.
Shut up.
Wait. So there could be just like this massive combination of all the major wrestling organizations.
I think you're going to see less of it between WWE and AEW, but I think either Cody Rhodes or maybe even Chris Jericho might be in the Rumble this year.
I gotta admit, it would be cool for Chris Jericho to come out to Judas in WWE and have their crowd singing it.
Yeah.
That would be kind of cool. So.
Dude, that would be honestly. That's probably a good idea.
All the
At least
companies
for
need to
WWE.
work together now, man, because it just makes for a better product, man. It makes for excitement again in wrestling. That's what made AEW good. Is that you
I'll
never knew
say
who was
this.
going to fucking show up.
And I'll say this:
Same with New Japan.
wrestling needs to
Oh,
shake up.
man.
Right, Greg? It's bad now. It's too company, it's too corporate.
I don't know. I enjoy AEW. Like I actually watch it. Like,
Yeah,
I will
AEW is
actually
good.
sit down and turn AEW on.
And can we talk
actually
about
watch it.
Johnny Salami? I mean, what was that performance?
Shut your mouth, Hayden. Shut your mouth.
What was that performance on
Hayden, we're
Saturday?
not doing this. We're not doing this thing
Oh
where
my
you have
God.
nothing to add. So you try to take it over with your hijinks. We're not doing this.
What, Johnny
okay?
Salami?
Wait, hold on.
'Cause he's
Here-
got big areolas.
I have
Dan
big
says
areolas.
he says he's technically a free agent, but he's not leaving AEW. He can't.
He's a part of the A&W root beer team.
I don't know. Big Cass kind of sucks, Dan. I mean, I wanted to think that guy was pretty good, but he's just not.
Another one I think might be a surprise in the Rumble could be Braun Strowman.
I mean, WWE showed lots of interest in Wardlow. What if it's him? Because I know they're very interested in Wardlow.
It'll be cool. I'm gonna try to be there for it, and
Is Wardlow
course-
just like Goldberg, where they just run him out every week and let him beat the shit out of somebody for like 2 seconds? and
I
that's
still
it?
haven't
big,
seen that
man.
match with CM Punk and him yet. I haven't seen the result of that, but I'm sure CM Punk wins. But
I know I'm like a couple weeks behind now, but did he fight Wardlow? I mean, did
Yeah.
he wrestle for Wardlow?
yeah, they had a match because him and MJF is still going at it.
Did they have was it on like actual AEW or was it on like pay-per-view?
It was on actual AEW.
Oh, sweet.
Dude, it sounds like you guys are speaking Chinese. You're like,
Yeah,
oh
they
man,
catch up.
PF Punk going up against CMW. Oh,
Well, you
shit.
can turn your camera off. You can turn your
Why
camera
why
off.
do you hate wrestling, Hayden? Why?
Because it sounds just.
Well, to be fair, Hayden, I'm sure the Scream stuff sounded like that to Dustin.
I know.
I mean,
just,
you're wearing
just-
a
no,
fucking
I-
Captain Lou Albano shirt, but you hate wrestling.
I'm just saying it's funny because I don't know anything about it. I'm not necessarily making
Do
fun
you like
of it.
monster truck rallies?
Not really, but I
Oh,
guess.
then,
I don't
then you're not
know.
gonna like wrestling.
What is wrong with you, man? You're from Texas, and you.
I
Don't
mean,
like
I don't
anything
know.
Yeah,
Texas.
you're from Texas, dude.
I mean, he likes the Cowboys, so I mean that makes him a little gay.
If you
But
invite me
other
to a monster truck rally, I'll
Y'all
go. And
invented it.
it'll probably have fun.
What's next? Are you
But,
gonna tell me you fucking hate real Cowboys, but you only like the team?
I mean, he did go to a Mavericks game, so
Yeah, I'm more of a basketball NBA.
Yeah, bull riders are fucking pussies. See them at the bar all the time.
Hey, y'all haven't talked about Lita coming back, which is like the biggest wrestling.
I forgot Jonathan was listening.
He's got my back for Cowboys.
Yeah. But
We're
Corey,
never
what's your
gonna win.
thoughts on that?
what'd you say? I didn't hear you.
When Lita came back, it was like the biggest news in WWE in a long time. It took 20
I,
years.
I saw the news. I didn't see it happen or anything.
The gay
Oh.
French art house.
somebody told me about the Lita comeback, and like at first they told me there was a big comeback in WWE. Have you heard about it yet? I'm like,
I thought
no.
it was Trish, but
I'm like, go ahead, tell me about it, because they told me it was like for the women's thing, and they're like Lita, and my response was like, oh.
You know,
Isn't she old?
What's weird is Matt Hardy's wife actually looks a lot like Lita.
no coincidence.
Also, did you guys see that Corey Graves is cleared to wrestle again?
Everyone got cleared. Sting got cleared. Danielson got cleared. Edge got cleared. No one stays injured in wrestling anymore.
Who are these people?
Also, Katsuyori Shibata got cleared. He can wrestle again.
Shibata? It's like a sausage or something.
It's like those silly movie titles that you give us to watch every week.
No, actually, he was the guy that I showed you all the video of, where he did that fucking headbutt, and it sounded like a bowling ball hitting the ground.
Oh, yeah.
And like it almost fucking killed him.
He had a hemoglobin or something. Right?
Yeah, so
I
it's
doubt
like
it.
it's like a big
Hemoglobin.
It's all fake.
Or some kind of like I don't know.
It's
He
a
almost
hematoma. You got it where you fixed it at the end.
It's
a
all
hematoma.
fake. No one gets hurt.
No, it was real this time.
I mean, this guy almost fucking died, so apparently.
Yeah, when Owen Hart fell through the fucking stage, like that was real.
No, he had a pre-existing heart condition.
Yeah, it got ripped in half when he hit the match from the ceiling.
Hey Corey, we were talking about shoots and like works and stuff before.
Shoots and ladders.
Do you think the Starrcade '97, where Sting pretty much he got pinned? It was normal. It was a normal count, right? Do you think that was Hogan's doing, where he set it up to where he paid the ref to do a normal count instead of a fast count?
No.
It's
I
all
just think
It's all
The whole thing
pre-planned.
was a work.
Do you think it was just shitty organization?
the thing about WCW back in that day was like all their undercard matches were amazing. Their main events were horrible.
Yep.
It doesn't make sense.
Because they were just
the
old.
WCW didn't make sense. A lot of their stuff was terrible, man. Just terribly done.
It's like NWO, and that was it.
Well, they
It's
kicked
NWO
WWE's
Red,
ass in the
NWO.
ratings for a while.
I mean, the NWO shit was great when it came to like storyline and storyline development, but their matches were not the greatest.
No.
So,
What'd you say about me?
Do you guys ever listen to Stone Cold's podcast or the thing that he does where
I did a
can't-
couple episodes.
Who
I
the
can't,
fuck is
though.
that?
I used to listen to it, but he's like too liberal for me now.
What?
Dude, I noticed the change when I listened to his podcast. He started to get more and more choosing sides.
Does
and I
he
don't
talk
like
about
it.
politics on the podcast?
He did for a while.
Or does he just talk to wrestlers and they tell wrestling stories? 'Cause
I
that's
wouldn't
what
say he fucking went liberal if he wasn't talking about politics. It's what made me stop listening.
Was he like Trump bashing or something? He just like I can't. Take
It
this
wasn't
anymore.
so much that, man. That's just like, I don't know. It was just weird. It's been a while since I've listened to him. It's probably been a couple of years.
It's probably changed, you know.
Well, I don't know. I've never listened to the actual podcast, but I see a lot of the clips from it on TikTok, and I just
Here.
like hearing those old wrestling stories.
I
His
got
arms are still
a
jacked, though. I'll give
I
him
got
that.
I got a Stone Cold clip for you.
he did a really good show with Godfather.
But yeah, I like
Right
the
here.
one with the Undertaker too.
Would y'all like me? Would y'all like me to completely ruin the Stone Cold era for you with one video?
Go.
Sure.
I dare
Alright.
you.
Here it goes.
I don't think you can.
Oh, I can. Trust me.
It's not possible.
Brought to you by.
Especially
Bodyarmor.
once you see the end of this video. I'm gonna play the
Yeah,
whole
was
thing.
that true? He beat up Deborah or some shit?
All right, hold on. Here are y'all ready?
Yeah.
Here we go. Make sure I'm sharing audio.
Is that you?
What is this? What is he
That's
doing?
not really. That's not Stone Cold.
Oh yes, it is.
First
that
of
is
all, I
Stone-
don't know who Stone Cold is. And
Wait till he
second of all,
twirls
who the
at the
fuck
end.
is this?
How are you from Texas but you don't know who Stone Cold is? He's
I
a
don't
Texas
know.
rattlesnake.
That is not Stone Cold.
It is. I'm telling
It
you. Watch,
is.
you'll see in a minute.
Oh, what? Who is that?
Can you
That's
full
Greg.
screen it?
That is Stone Cold.
Then full screen it.
It looks weird when I full screen it.
I mean, it doesn't ruin Stone Cold. I mean, I still don't.
He can have
Watch
fun
the
too,
twirl.
Greg. It's
Watch
not like
the
he was
twirl.
always.
I could have seen him doing some shit like that with Kurt Angle though back in the day.
Yeah, when he was
That's
doing this.
true.
They did all kind of dumb shit.
You'll never ruin Stone Cold for me.
Yes,
You
you'll
watch your
ruin.
mouth.
I don't know, man. The twirl at the end really kind of
Yeah, I still like him.
bothers me.
You jerked me off in the metaverse.
Wait, what bothers
If
you
the Rock,
about
if
that?
the Rock can do,
It's not gay
Tooth
because it
Fairy,
wasn't really my hand.
He can do that.
Okay?
Are you're offended by a man dancing?
I don't know. It's just weird for me to see Stone Cold dancing.
He's
at
offended by a man dancing that agenda pushes. That's his problem.
Oh.
There's a Beat Deborah video parody out there.
Well, man, I was just looking up, creeping on Greg's Facebook page to find a photo.
Yeah, that's fucking weird. By
yeah,
the
that's
way,
fucking weird, by the way.
That's fucking weird, by the way.
We all should have said it at the same time.
You
No,
know,
but
if you're gonna pull up some Stone Cold shit, you should have gone with the classic and pulled up Stone Cold ET.
No, don't change the subject. I'm not done.
I could pull up Stone
Anyway.
Cold ET.
I was
should.
going through your Facebook,
Hold on,
and
let
I don't
me
know
do
if I
this
should
first.
bring it up now or make it my segment for next week, but there's a real problem we need to talk about.
No, let's just bring it up now. We got
What does
time.
my face look like?
No, we
I mean,
don't.
well-
We're gonna end the show soon.
We got time. Go ahead. Bring it up.
Well,
Bring
I
it
want to
up.
have like some of these photos downloaded to like show proof of what I'm talking about.
All right, here we go. Stone Cold ET coming at you.
But yeah, talk about wrestling for a little bit more, and I'll get
Alright.
some of this shit.
I'm about to share Stone Cold ET for y'all, and I fixed my browser so I can share it.
Or we could all do like a roast of Greg for an episode, and you guys
I'll just
all
fucking leave, okay?
He'll
get stuff
get
together.
mad.
Yeah, he'll get
can't,
mad,
he'll-
dude. You can't do
he'll
it.
get mad.
There we go.
He's not like that.
Old Golden Key, and I just want to hold a couple white castles.
I just saw this the other day.
What the fuck?
So sorry, can you repeat that again?
I said Stone Cold E.T. would like a couple cheeseburgers and maybe a drink, and I'd like to get out of here as soon as
What the
possible, and that's the bottom line.
Hey, do you want to pull up? 'Cause I can't understand anything you're saying, please.
Okay, you want Stone Cold E.T. to pull up one time?
Just pull up to the first window.
Okay.
Oh, he has to look down to shift the gear.
Oh, he's actually ET.
You know Stone Cold E.T.
The window's not even open.
He
He's
can't see
calling your
that.
manager right now.
Next one.
Oh, he told him next one.
That's hilarious.
He's wrapped up in the sheet, like.
I don't know. I don't know if I want to do this Greg roast after all. I don't want to make anyone mad.
Roast me off the air.
Greg has big feelings, okay? Tries to act like he doesn't.
Open the fucking window, lady.
It's just there's this one,
This is Stone
this
Cold
one.
E.T., and I want to order
this
a
one
couple
thing I gotta
cheeseburgers,
bring up.
and that's the bottom line. Because you know Stone Cold E.T. like to come to White Castle, order a couple cheeseburgers to fill me up before I whoop some ass. Give me a hell yeah if you're down with Stone Cold E.T. Oh, hell yeah! Because Stone Cold E.T. likes whooping ass. When Stone Cold E.T. rides a bicycle, I ride it long, I ride it hard, just like the Texas rattlesnake when he's done whooping Vince McMahon's ass. Give me a, oh,
I literally just
hell
watched
yeah.
this like yesterday,
What'd you say, E.T.?
and it still
What?
cracks me the
What'd
fuck
you
up,
say,
man.
E.T.? What? I said I want to order two
What?
cheeseburgers and that's the bottom line. Because no Stone Cold love a little White Castle burger with a little onion, with a little meat on it. If you look like Stone Cold Steve Austin eating this little White
What?
Castle
He doesn't
burger.
stop talking.
What is the lady
You know
saying?
Stone Cold like a little White Castle action. Well, I'm busy playing on
I got my
Sunday,
shit ready. I
and
think I'm
busy
gonna go
getting
through
caught
with
by
it.
Will Smith in their parents' day or being up in
Greg,
my
this reminds me of some
Stone
shit that
Cold
we would
AT
fucking do back in the day.
Right.
Give me a hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah. Stone Cold AT is gonna whoop some ass. And that's just bottom line.
Just drive, man.
Hell yeah.
Dang.
I want Stone Cold ET to come to Walmart.
I wonder if you can get Stone Cold ET on next week.
Oh yeah, that'd be awesome.
Dude, who is? Hey, send me that link. I'll try to reach out to him. Fuck it. How cool would that be?
Have Stone Cold ET do a cameo, come on and roast us.
Give me a hell yeah.
All right,
Alright.
roast Greg.
Man, now I feel like a dick.
You are.
But I noticed this one thing that I've always like seen people do. That's like probably look. You could roast like me about a lot of things.
I mean, I'm anticipating.
But there's this one like in regards to just. I wouldn't even say fashion, but just common sense that you don't want to do that looks tacky as hell. That I see consistently among Greg's photos.
Tucking his t-shirt into his jeans.
First
No,
off,
but
I've never been one
worse
for
than
fucking
that.
fashion. Let me
He
be
has
clear on
to.
that.
He has.
All right. So have you ever seen those people that wear headphones around their neck? And it just you're always like, man, why are you wearing are you a DJ? Why are you wearing headphones around your neck?
Get a lot of phone calls, man.
Well, and then there's a step further. These people that have like these slim headphones around their neck that I guess you like pop them out to put them in your ears, but they stay around your neck. And I swear to God, I see people wearing that as like a fashion piece.
I thought about bringing those back.
Yeah, those.
And I just found out that Greg is one of those people.
Greg wears transition lenses. He doesn't care about fashion. Dang.
That is true. I could go on and on about transition lenses.
Ben Grimm is in the
But-
What's wrong
house.
with transition lenses?
It's like the nerdiest thing in the world.
That you have to. I like how you asked that. What's wrong with Skechers?
Bringing
Okay,
it back.
but here I've got it. I'll bring up some examples from these photos that I downloaded.
Oh, here we go.
Well, listen.
Why are you downloading them, fucking freak?
Well, I have to bring them up. I'm not gonna bring.
Hey
up,
man, don't be mean.
Well, look, I'm not gonna bring up anything with your daughter or family members in it because.
No, because that will piss me off.
Yeah, but I will say that the worst of these photos is when he's at his daughter's christening and he's wearing those around his fucking neck. He's at a friend's wedding wearing those around his neck in a suit.
Yes, I am.
It's like that is the tackiest place.
It's like the
'cause
remember the Bluetooth earpieces
oh my god.
that you could like
Yeah.
keep in your ear.
Oh, that might be worse.
Why does it bother you, Hayden? Why does that bother
Oh,
you?
because it's basically like saying to the people who are around you at a social event, "Hey, fuck you! At any minute, I could get bored of your conversation, and just pop
true,
these bad
though.
boys in." And it also says, "I don't know shit about how do you look presentable." So
You saved the best for last.
I don't know.
Damn.
You agreed.
I agree with it. I kind of agree with Hayden.
Look, if you're going on a jog, go for it. If you're, going to the grocery store, but if you're like wearing a suit to a friend's wedding, what are you doing? Listening to tunes while they're getting married, doing their vows?
Yeah, man.
I mean,
I don't like the
Hayden
music
has
they were
a
playing.
point.
I gotta play my own.
When did you become such a crank, you old man?
Oh, man.
Hayden?
Well, no, this is just the
I-
thing. I used to literally think that it only was retarded people, like mentally retarded people. Because the only people I ever saw that would wear those, I didn't even know they were headphones. I thought it was like something to like a, I don't know, like one of those house monitors, like if you're on house arrest, to like keep track of like retarded people.
Okay, asshole, get on with it. If you're gonna roast me, motherfucker, you better show some.
All right, well, I'll
Come
show
on.
a few of these photos, but I had to download them because I don't want to accidentally show any of your family's pictures.
Don't jack off. To
But like I said, the worst is like he's with a priest right next to the bowl where they christen the daughter, and he's wearing these fucking things around his neck. Oh my god, it's basically like saying, I don't want to pay attention to what's going on around me, so I'm going to wear these around my neck.
Were they in my fucking ears? No.
No, but
They're on my neck.
that's the thing. I've never seen anyone with them in their ears. They just wear them as like a fashion thing.
Fashion statement.
And it's not. It's not
I
a
can
fashion
assure you, it wasn't
statement.
a fashion
He might have gotten an important call during
my
his,
God.
his
Show the
daughter's
picture,
birthday.
damn it.
Can you even take phone calls on those things?
Yes.
Yeah,
They're
that's
actually some of the best headphones I ever had. I love
They're
them.
how about-
basically they're the Bluetooth earpiece, but it goes around your neck. That's what it is.
Oh, and he's got these
Why
blue
does that
ones.
bother you less than someone who's always got headphones on
Oh,
with the
man.
fucking wire dangling down?
Because they're using
What about
them.
the kids that keep AirPods in their ears all
Yeah,
the
AirPods.
time?
Yeah,
Oh,
what
the
about
new
that?
one.
Does that bother you? The fucking AirPods in the ears all day long?
Oh, and he's got these blue ones that just like
Oh yeah, those were nice.
The tap out shirt.
they just don't match what he's wearing at all.
This is a good, happy picture, Greg. He's not doing anything wrong.
Hey, we all wore a tap out shirt.
Look, not only do I have the neck thing, I also have the
Before WWE
transition
bought it, right?
lenses, the fucking tap out shirt.
I wore a tap out shirt. I'm not gonna
I'm
lie.
representing you people
Yeah, I
out
did
there,
too.
okay?
This is why I almost didn't bring it up because I knew I would
Them
probably
and True Religion.
look like a dick.
Oh, you
But I
definitely
just-
look like a dick.
First of all, I've always wanted to talk to someone who wears those and be like, why? Why do you?
Yeah, I
wear
mean,
those?
why did you have that on? Why did you?
Wait,
have
wait,
that
pull
on?
that one back
Pull
up.
that. Yeah, pull that.
Yeah,
back
why
up.
did you close that one?
That's his suit. That's his suit pair. He didn't wear the blue ones at least.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they had to
This
match
is,
my jacket.
instead of black tie, he's got black headphone.
That just means that he has multiple colors of that.
And you know what's funny is all I was doing was trying on the jacket in that picture too. I
What
didn't
face
fucking
are you
have to-
making? I'm like, who takes a picture?
Well, hold
like
on,
this?
because I've got a picture of the actual wedding, and I saw them in this photo. Hold on, let me find it.
Gregory Eggery strikes again.
actually
Featuring
kind of
Jonathan over
enjoying
there.
this.
Oh, you have to
I was
put
already
it-
drunk at that
No,
point.
so why do you wear those? Like, do you just wake up and put them on with your clothes every day, or like how do you always have them on you anyway?
You don't even notice them there, man. They just kind of
Yeah, you notice them. They're there.
There.
Well, like, why not just use some AirPods or?
Greg, why are you making a
AirPods
Montana
weren't
thing?
out then, Hayden. AirPods did not exist then, and AirPods look fucking
Okay,
stupid.
Why do you
Well,
have them on at a wedding though?
Yeah, why at a wedding, dude?
AirPods look like fucking headphones.
Why do
with
you
that
have them on
wire
at a
cut
wedding?
off. They look
That-
fucking
that's-
stupid.
And
At
look,
a
that's
No, but
my biggest.
Why do you have them on at a wedding?
I don't know. I was expecting a phone call, I guess.
Oh my god.
No, you were.
Who? The
Dude, if
president?
someone wore those to my wedding, I'd punch him in the face. Oh my god.
Were you expecting a phone call from Stone Cold Steve Austin?
Ben
Stone
says
Cold
he's
ET, that's
definitely wearing Crocs in public.
Oh,
Probably.
No,
That would be Jake.
Apparently
I have done
that's
that.
become a thing recently.
What's wrong with Crocs?
Oh man.
I'm not
don't
gonna
get
lie
me-
though, I don't mind some
Crocs are
Crocs.
comfortable.
Don't get me
I'll
started.
rock-
on
I'll rock.
Crocs.
I'll rock
Crocs?
some
Never
Crocs.
wear them.
Crocs are
Hey,
actually
look-
hot again.
Hayden, I never took you for the fashion police,
They
man.
look like
Well, that's what I mean. Like, I'm not
Ooh.
that much.
Have you seen the
know.
fucking shirt you're wearing right now, and you're giving me shit about the fashion?
I don't know, that shirt is way more fashionable than anything I've ever seen.
You
wear.
guys have
It
never
is. It is
complimented
one of the
my
coolest
shirt until I wore this shirt.
Yeah. You can't take that back. You were complimenting all this time.
But yeah, this is kind of like, I'm going to Hawaii sort of vibe.
Yeah, he's not doing anything
Yeah,
wrong.
Magnum PI vibes.
I think it's a beautiful shirt, Hayden.
But
Miami
again,
Vice.
look, I say all of that even though I was kind of harsh with love. Just don't
That's
wear
why
it
I
with
said
family
about
events.
being harsh with love.
Dude,
What do you have
Greg,
to
you're
say?
always gonna get heat for your fashion sense. It's fine.
You're not a new.
I don't
Not like
have
you care
one.
anyways.
Yeah, I don't.
Just like I sent that picture of my son in the group chat earlier this week that said my son has more fashion
Well,
sense.
hold on. Before you play that, I just thought it was funny how consistently throughout all your photos you were wearing them.
Oh, what is this? Is this
So I
that
thought
guy? Who's
This is
playing
the guy.
this?
I am. This is the guy.
Oh, I love this guy, Lawrence.
I love
this
him
guy
too.
is
This guy's
fucking
funny.
All right,
hilarious.
full screen
Listen
it. Full screen it so we can see it.
It might start
Oh.
lagging.
It's gonna lag anyway if you're playing it.
All right, ready?
Or Dan has a good roast of me right there.
What do you say?
That I look like the Seinfeld guy in Jurassic Park.
Oh, Wayne Brady.
Nice.
All right,
Oh,
hit
Wayne
play.
Knight's a
Wayne
good
Knight.
one.
I'm sorry, Wayne Knight.
Everybody be quiet.
I'd like to ride now, Santa.
What did you just say? What did you just say to me?
Did you hear me? I said, what the did you just say to me? You think, what's this Santa's sleigh? What the are you talking about? What are you talking about? Take that fucking hat off and tell me what you just said. Now! Fucking long hair. Goddamn freak. Talk to me, man. Who the think you are? I said, tell me what the said before I fucking have to slam your ass to the ground. Yeah.
All I said was, I'd ride. Wait. What do you think I said?
Sounds offensive to me, and I don't like it. Have the immediate attack!
Don't do that, sir. I didn't even say anything wrong to you. Can I ride your sleigh or not?
Get down the road, boy, before you get hurt. Back in my day, boy, you go into your life talking to me like that. You understand me?
Yes, sir.
Move now.
The fuck's with that dog?
His owner had those headphones around his neck.
This is the best one. This is the best one. Shut up.
What the fuck? Talking to me?
Was I what, sir?
I actually don't like
What did I
these
say?
videos.
Dustin, are you the one who shared this in our group chat?
Yeah, I think I did.
Because I went down a rabbit hole of this guy, and these are hilarious.
I don't take any bullshit from people like you, boy.
It's the same thing as the guy who goes inside the fucking courthouse.
What did that say wrong to you, sir?
No, it's not.
Is that Jake the Snake?
He's complimenting people.
I'm actually not a boy, sir.
And they freak out because they're homophobic.
No.
I love
What
it.
the fuck is wrong with you, dude? Get the hell away from me.
He's not invading their personal space. You know, he's being considerate and polite.
Yo,
I'd like to blow that whistle,
Well,
sir.
this one,
Did you say to me?
I love this one. This is my favorite one.
What did you say to me?
You would blow his
No,
whistle.
I heard you say something I didn't like. What was it?
Oh shit!
Wait, what?
Go start some
Who the hell
shit
you
right
think
here.
you are? What did you just say to me? God damn it, you're on thin ice, pal.
I'm on thin ice?
Yeah, you. I'll tell
Who
you
says
something.
that?
Never in my
You're on
76
thin
years of
ice.
life has anybody ever said that to me.
Really?
Yeah, really. We could do something.
Sir, I didn't
Come
want.
on.
Sir, I don't want to fight you over.
What if this old guy had
All
a
I said
fucking
was I wanted
stroke
to
or a
launch
heart
your
attack and
missile.
died during
Well,
this
I don't
video?
even know
Would it
what the
still
hell
be
that
funny
means
then?
other than it should have been said. I can take you with that nappy hairdo. Get that. Look at it.
My hair?
Your hair. Come on. Let's go.
I want to fight you though, sir. I'm scared.
Now, get the hell out. Go. Go.
I love you. I'm sorry.
Love me, you son.
All right, okay, I'm leaving. Like to get a slice of that cake.
What the hell did it? What the fuck did you just say to me?
I'm so
Is
confused.
that Greg?
Why the hell would you talk to me, dude? Bitch slap you?
Do I want you to what?
Bitch slap you.
I'm so confused. What did I?
I'm standing here. I'm over here right in front of me and start talking to me.
I hope somebody
What did I
kicks
say?
this kid's fucking ass.
Are those transition glasses too?
No, I didn't say that. I said that you.
I'm with
look like a
Jonathan.
Jake.
These feel fake as fuck.
They're not fake.
I don't think so. I don't know where you'd find an old man
What did I
like
say?
that on a casting website or something.
I don't even know how to whistle, sir.
Fucking lying sack of shit. You know what?
The kid comes up to him, offers him fucking 50 to
I'm not a
100
female
bucks.
dog.
That guy will play along.
Okay, biatch.
Oh yeah, that's some
Why are you
real
so
good
mad,
fucking
sir? It's a
acting.
beautiful
It
day.
is some real good
I'm
acting.
hurt right now. I'm
I'll
hurt.
tell you what, you will be hurt if you
Okay.
don't just get out of my fucking face, dude.
I'll leave.
Get going.
I'm sorry, sir. I love you. Damn, I'd love to stuff that
Oh, this
turkey,
guy
sir.
too.
Well, you can set up a long telephoto lens from a distance.
All
and get
right, that's enough of that.
Good shot.
Oh, that was the best. That was one of the
That's
best
the
ones.
best one, dude.
Stuff your turkey?
He's like, "This is my part."
Come here.
Yeah?
Look at me in my eyes. And don't you ever say some shit like that to me again. Yeah, this is my park.
This is your park?
I own this park.
Oh, you do?
Yeah. I'm about to beat the out of you in it.
Really?
Don't you walk away from me.
Why?
You said you wanted to stuff my turkey.
Really? Sir, I did not say I wanted to stuff your turkey. I said that I'm so thirsty that I want
Best
Slurpee.
one.
That's exactly what I said.
Hey,
Award
Jim,
winning.
I ain't dead.
Quit being a grumpy old man,
You
Greg.
want to give me a hug?
I just don't understand how these are any better than any of the other prank
Really?
videos.
Well,
Because
this
like
isn't a
Hayden,
prank, really.
Hayden laid it out.
I'm top dog. This is my park.
I'm
He's top dog.
Really?
If that shit's me again, you won't be going back home.
Okay. I'm sorry, sir.
Well,
Can I have
this
a
is
hug?
like exposing people for being homophobic, and I think
practically
it's funny.
racist. They hate his hair for some reason.
You want to know why I like these videos so much? Because they expose fucking bitch ass old people that I can't fucking stand.
Yeah. These are the old people we hate as kids.
I'd like to
Old
whip that
people are the
wagon, sir.
worst fucking people on the planet. I'm just gonna say it right now.
Huh?
They fucking suck.
All right, we get the picture.
Lawrence, you can attest to this. You work in a casino. You know how fucking insufferable old people are.
It happened to me, man. I told you, I get that shit all the time. I'm like, y'all old people.
It's always the old people too, huh?
Yeah, because they know that they can't be touched.
They
about
think
to die
they're
anyway.
entitled, and yeah, they think they're untouchable. And like that guy that was like, "I'll put your dukes up." Like that kid would lay that dude out, even if he couldn't
Not
fight.
any trouble, you know.
Like it's always them fucking people that want to start shit. Fuck those old people.
And at the casino, it's the best place to see it because they're
They're the most entitled fucking bunch of motherfuckers.
You
on the
realize
planet.
you're gonna be that person one day, right?
No, I'm not. I'm not gonna
Yes,
be
you
that
are.
kind of
Listen
old
to how
person.
You're fucking talking right now. I beat his fucking ass. I'll beat your ass. You're all the time talking about you're gonna beat somebody's ass. You think that's gonna change when you're fucking 70?
When did I say I was gonna beat somebody's ass? I said the old guy says that.
The old guy said that, Greg.
Dustin, come on.
If I'm
you
some
always say
80-year-old
beat somebody's
motherfucker, I'm not
ass.
gonna be trying to take on some little punk ass kid.
I bet you would.
Plus, I'll be way more polite than those motherfuckers.
No, you won't.
Some of the stories my girlfriend could tell you about how nasty old people are to her, dude. Fuck old
I'm not
people.
denying it. I'm just saying you're going to be that
Yeah, you work at
person one
Walmart,
day.
Greg. You know what it's like. Always
Once
wanting to
again,
screw-
I'm not denying it. I'm just saying you're gonna fucking be that person one day.
Always
No,
want
I'm
you
not.
to get something on a top shelf for him. Always want you to pick
If
up a package
there's
for 'em.
anything that I strive to not be is those fucking people, those kind of fucking people when I get old.
Yeah,
You're
or the
already
people
fucking grumpy.
that wear headphones around their neck.
No, you're grumpy. You're the one over there fucking
It's like
scowling
old
at the
man Mortimer.
YouTube video.
You can't put a ball in there. A ball lands on their yard, they confiscate it. Remember that?
Greg, I'm hip. I'm on TikTok, okay?
And Greg, what kind of phone calls are you even getting? Like, hey man, let's go watch wrestling.
Why you're
Hayden, get the fuck over it, okay? Take your
You're at-
stupid little fucking tape measure you used to measure your dick earlier.
You're at your
Go
daughter's
away somewhere. Let's
christening.
end this fucking show
It's like
already.
it's an important moment of your daughter's life that you'll remember forever. And you're wearing headphones.
I would have ignored the phone call.
Then why do you have the headphones on?
Ben
He was
Grimm,
calling in a sports bet.
and they always go to every movie. They'll go to movies that don't even make sense for old people to be watching. They'll just sit in there and just watch, like Sisterhood of Traveling Pants or something.
No, that's my favorite though. When you run into those old people that just went into they went into the wrong fucking movie.
Yeah.
Like I can't remember what I watched one time, but there was this old couple in there, and it was a raunchy ass movie. I can't remember what it was. It might have been super bad. And when it was over with, they just turned to each other and go, "Well, that was interesting," and they left.
They didn't leave.
Fuck.
I had no. You know what? Actually, that movie. Well, I don't know which movie it was when I saw the old people, but in Superbad, there was a guy that had brought his younger kids there. Like they were, I don't know, they were probably like teenagers, like 12, 13, and they said something about coming, and he fucking flipped the fuck out. He was like, "What the fuck? This is fucking," and he fucking yanked his kids out of the theater, and they fucking stormed out.
I love it.
I was like, it's a rated R movie. What did you expect?
That's like the guy that went to watch The Witch. Remember that, Greg?
Yeah.
What happened there?
He waited till the
We
whole
already
movie.
talked
Everything
about
was
that,
fine. Everything was fine, right? For like 2 hours. Everything was good. The credits roll up, and he stands up, and he goes, "What the fuck? That was about the stupidest ass shit I ever saw. I guess you gotta be a damn witch to understand that." And he's like complaining to the ushers about how dumb the movie is. They're like, "Why did you pay for it and wait here for 2 hours?"
That's hilarious when they complain to the people who work there. It's like they don't give a fuck.
I don't understand how he went into
that
that
happened
movie
to me.
expecting something
Yeah.
else.
Their director's coming in to sweep the fucking shit off the floor after the movie.
No, this guy, man, no. I first started at the casino at EBS, and I was mopping a bathroom, and an old guy came in there. He's like, "It's kind of wet, man. Someone's gonna slip and bust their ass." And he just kept talking. He's like, "Yeah, our shoes ain't made for that, man." Blah, blah, blah. And I was like, "Okay." And he just looked at me and he goes, "You don't give a shit." Waste my
He
time
called
talking.
your ass out.
Yeah. I was like, yes, sir. Okay.
It's like, that's why I'm fucking mopping it, retard. Like, oh my god.
You don't give a shit.
He just paused after a moment. He looked at me and he was like, man, you don't give a shit. And he turned around and
That's
started
hilarious. But you gotta keep a polite face.
I appreciate him calling you out though, because he was telling the truth.
Because we stood there for a good 10 minutes and he was just rambling on, and eventually he just stopped, and eventually he's like, fuck it.
Man.
All right, let's wrap this up, guys. All right,
That's what she said.
give some Patreon love to all our subscribers. Thank you for that. Appreciate it.
Love you.
S'mores indoors.
Hey, baby.
Joby W.
Yeah,
Shelby W. Hayden Cornelius. Badass last name, by the way. Jay the Stingray.
It's a badass last name.
Bit better, sir. Hope to see you soon. Orc 145626.
Everyone has to struggle to say the last part. Yeah, where the fuck you been, Orc?
We love
Calling
you.
you out.
And Jonathan Cantrell, of course. I wish he was here tonight, but he's not. He's in the chat though. God
Hey,
bless
look,
him.
I
Hayden
want
says
to
he
Quarantine
could've
with
been,
quote.
but,
I want to formally apologize to Jonathan for giving him so much shit about not being here today. I went a little too hard on him.
Yeah, especially when you said you weren't going to be here.
Well, Andy has COVID, so in all seriousness, I hope you rest up and feel better.
I think
night, Dan.
Hayden just wanted to see his beautiful face.
Exactly.
All right, that's it, everybody. Until next time.
Slack off, guys.